Konnichiwa, everybody. Konnichiwa. Hello. Shy Violet, thank you for the gifted. Tripod, thank you for the gifted. Jojo, thank you for the super. 20 VOD gang. Happy 2025. Happy VOD gang. Konnichiwa, everybody. Hello, hello. TVR is on. Oh my god. Where's the button? I wish there was a setting that would just turn it off forever. Oh no, where is it? Where's the setting? There it is. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Ella, thank you for the 16 months. Okwedi, thanks for beeping the membership. Oh, Cthulhu, thank you for the 20 gifted memberships. Thank you, thank you. I get some hearts in chat for Cthulhu and the gifted memberships. Thank you. Oh yeah. Chat, I remembered to install Optifine, and now things look very shiny. I'm not sure if it's better or not, but it certainly is shiny. Lee, hope you guys are all having a good way. You're taking care of yourselves and not getting sick. Lee. Oh, Pudangan, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, thank you. Can get some hearts in chat for the gifted memberships as well. Feeling any better? I'm feeling all right. Still struggling a little bit. It is what it is though, chat. And it is what it is though. Okay. Today. Oh, look at that. Look at the lighting. Ooh. I love the way they glow a little bit. Okay. And take some of the... We're going to take some sea cucumbers and we're going to spawn them a whole bunch. At least you're negative for COVID now. Yeah. Finally over that. Can finally go outside again. I went outside and I enjoyed my time at a grocery store. Because I haven't been able to leave my room for such a long time. I was like, I'm gonna enjoy myself. And then by enjoy myself, I just went out and walked around a grocery store and I was like, oh, I can be outside with humans. Earl Grey milk tea. It's already the 31st year. Let's go. Okwedi, thank you for the 20 months. And lmao, thank you for the 1 year. Okwedi. Thanks for keeping the membership. Welcome back. Don't grab too many sea cucumbers or you'll be over cucumbered. Wow. All the cucumbers. We're gonna take so many. It's thank you. I should be watching your ASMRs all day while I battle this horrible migraine. Thank you for the cozy Minecraft stream. Of course. Ooh, look at those god rays. Wow. I want to do more ASMRs, chat. I think I'm feeling pretty confident to do non-membership ASMRs. But I'll hold off on it for the time being until I'm able to go like 3 hours without coughing, just so that I don't like burst anyone's eardrums. Courage, come on! Thank you so much for that 7 months. Okay, happy arbitrary mark of time passing, everyone. Hope you have a fun and peaceful new year. Yeah, thank you for the 7 months. Okay. Mungini, thank you for the 2 months. Okwedi, thanks for reaping the membership. 2 months, let's go. Alright, chat, you're gonna have to remind me, how do pickles work? I forget. Is it just like a 3x3? And then I put you here. Free, thank you for the super. B because it's next to the ACO. And me, thank you for the 20 gifted memberships. Thank you. I get it. It's cool. Me, thank you for the gifted. Can we get some hearts in chat for the gifted memberships? How do I do this again, chat? Just spam it with bone meal? Does it have to be deeper underwater? I forget. A trip to the grocery store depletes my social interactions. Oh, they have to be on coral. Oh my god, that's right. Coral. I forgot. Wait, don't I have a farm set up around my old house? It's like around here, right? Oh, there we go. That's right. There we go. Okay, okay. Thank you, Chad. It's been a while. Got a farm for everything. You have to in Minecraft. Okay. We're going to be spending a good chunk of our time just farming pickles because we're going to need so many pickles. Yeah. All right, let's see. I'm going to grab all of these. I'll throw you away for now. Yeah, I remember we already did something similar to it. I was like, I'm pretty sure there is a pickle somewhere. Is there a faster way to do pickle farms? Besides, oh no, besides just manually doing this? There has to be a faster way. But I don't know what that faster way could be. Yoshidoki, thank you for the 17 months. Okoidi, Okoidi. Happy 2025 in advance. Wishing you the best in the coming year. Thank you. I have some plans for 2025, but I'm not going to say any of them because I was reminded of a psychological thing where if you tell people what you want to do, you are less likely to achieve it because your brain has a sensation of already having finished it. So I'm gonna, from now on, try not telling what my plans are because apparently that's like a psychological thing. So I was like, okay, let's try not telling people that I do have plans. I do have plans. I have a lot of plans. Yeah. Busy studying with exams. Oh, good luck with your exams. In Minecraft, there's always a faster way. Require 5 hours of building the farm first. I kind of want to, but I know it would just be a distraction. Most likely, it'll end up being another project that I never finish because I'll just be like, oh, I'm gonna build a farm for it, and then I'll waste time building the farm when I can just do this manually. And it's not as exciting or as fast, but it's okay. We'll just have to get used to getting our projects done manually. Yeah, look at that. Honestly, I think we're making cucumbers at a pretty decent chipper pace. Look at that. Ooh. It's a lot of cucumbers already. Hazardous Mix, thank you for the 22 months. Quitty. No more New Year's resolutions for me, but I have 2025 bingo card for my goals. Let's go. Yeah. I was looking up different ways to help complete New Year's resolutions because a to-do list does not seem as exciting. And I saw that people were doing bingo cards. So I hope anyone who tries the bingo card method finds success in that. And remember, it's not about whether you can accomplish it in a single go, but whether you can find the right system that works for you in the long run. So if you have tried things in the past but didn't work out, maybe it just means the system that you were using back then wasn't working for you. So you can always try something new. Don't give up. Yeah. Zero to-do list, 0 New Year's resolutions, forever lost. Oh no. Not plants. What? Cucumbers. Not grass. How many do we have so far? Oh, that's not a lot. I thought that we'd have a bit more. I was hoping to get at least like a full inventory of sea pickles. Maybe it's because half of them are getting sucked up by the what is it? Hoppers over there. Okay, put all this away. Get some of that. Yeah, I think most of them are getting eaten by the hoppers. Rewards each bingo line. Yeah, that's a good one too. I've been seeing on social media some people are trying out a no buy 25, and they mean like they're not going to be spending any. Oh no, they were gonna reduce the amount of spending that they do on like frivolous purchases throughout the year. And I kind of want to try that, mostly because it's conducive to moving at the end of next year, spending less on frivolous things and saving more. So I want to give that a shot, see if I can make that work. Colin, thank you for the soup. My new use resolution at least 640 by 480. Thank you for the soup. That makes me wonder, chat, whatever happened to 16 by 9 or 16 by 10? I remember when 16 by 9 came out. There was like a big push a couple of years afterwards to try to make 16 by 10 work. And I think it never took off. Like, what happened to that? Because I remember like a whole bunch of people trying to push for like 16 by 10 monitors, and they were like, oh, this is the new resolution, you get to see more. And then like, but games aren't designed for 16 by 10 nowadays, so it gets a weird, funny like stretch aspect ratio if you do, and then it never really happened, you know? It's also an old monitor, 16 by 10. Oh. It's still there, the aspect resolution on the desktop. Oh. I haven't really used it, so like, it feels weird to me, I guess. I don't know. I'm too used to 16 by 9. Oh. I'm too used to 16 by 9, chat. I can't. It's been what I'm used to for so long that at this point it's like, no, I can't change. I've been looking at like some deals because I was really bored, and I saw like those really ultra wide curved monitors. And it's like, man, do people really use those? Because I've only seen people use those like ultra wide monitors for like bragging when they show off pictures of their battle stations on like social media, on Twitter and things like that. I've never seen anyone actually using them. It's always seems to be like just for bragging rights. You have 2 curved monitors but not ultra wide. Do you really need more than 16 by 9? I don't need anything more than 16 by 9. Like 1080p has been fantastic for me. I know my my GPU. Oh wow, where is it? There it is at the top. It's a 3090. So I know it's good enough to like do 2K, I believe. 1440 resolution, it's a 1080p. But like, I don't know. My brain is kind of stuck in the old school view, like the old school mindset of getting a really powerful GPU and then driving all the graphics options down as low as possible. Does anyone else do that? Like you buy a really powerful PC and then you just never use it all the way because you're kind of used to just like, I have so much of I place so much value on high frame rates that I can never see myself actually going to like the max graphics, you know? Performance, yeah, feel you want that, I do that too. Maybe a new use resolution, ISP, nah, ISP is never gonna change here in this location. You can thank capitalism for that. But it's the ISP wise, I'm just gonna suffer through it, and then hopefully by the end of next year, I'll be I'll be ready to move out, so it won't be an issue. That's the hope, at least. Curve PC better than regular? I don't think so. Just makes it difficult to carry around and move, I guess. Only upgrade when they literally cannot play games anymore, so 10 years at least. I don't think I'm going to be upgrading from this for a long time, because it doesn't make sense for me to upgrade to the 40,000 series, and I've been seeing the leaks of the 50,000, and man, I am disappointed at the 50,000 series. I don't know if anyone else has been keeping up with the leaks, but it's like, they have not that much VRAM. So like, what's the point of upgrading, you know, if it doesn't have the VRAM? Because more and more games are using VRAM. And I don't know, it's just, the amount of power it'll use, the size, the stupid like new power system that they're gonna have, and like, no, it's not worth it for me. You know. What's the effect of a curved monitor? I think it's just to have like a better viewing angle across all things, because if you have like 3 monitors, they all have to be angled in a funny way, and they may not give you like the best viewing angle. But if you have a single monitor that's curved, all the curves kind of smoothen out the viewing angle. And beyond that, I don't really know. But the AI, think of the AI. I'm still confused about what their AI thing is, besides like caching things a bit more efficiently. I know it's not generative AI. That's a bad thing. They're not going to include generative AI, thankfully. But like, I don't know. All those like apps I've seen, because like NVIDIA had one of those, like, oh, you can use NVIDIA and like draw, doodle, and make art, and like, to what end? Like, what's it for? You know? I didn't find a use for it. Like, it was cute as a novelty, like, for maybe an hour, and then you realize it just repeats the same thing over and over again because it's not that creative. So I never knew what the point of it was. Curved monitors are all great for immersion. I don't really play that many games that rely on immersion. In fact, I generally stay away from things being too immersive because it gets rid of the gameplay aspect of it. Like, I don't want to be immersed in Tarkov. Getting immersed in Tarkov is how you get killed. You know, you have to be like wide, like your eyes need to be like wide open, staring at every single thing so you can notice all the individual pixels moving. Like, you don't have time to get immersed, you know? Oh, speaking of, chat, we got perms for Stalker 2. I've never played Stalker games before, but the new one recently came out and we got perms for it. And it looks kind of cool. It gives me Tarkov vibes, but I think it's because it's Russian. But it's like nuclear wasteland. How would you describe Stalker? How would you, what kind of a game is it? Like desolate wasteland, nuclear radiation fallout, kind of, but in the Baltics, maybe, or like that region. I don't know. Can you put bags inside of bags? I don't think so. Maybe. I hope they have a really good inventory system, because the ability to hoard in games is really nice. I like it a lot. I hope it's good enough to keep me hooked. But I'm also like interested in the gameplay, the gunplay. I mean, like, how does it feel to shoot a gun? How does it feel to maintain a gun? So if it clicks, we might do a few streams of Stalker 2 as well. Post-apocalyptic world, something like that, right? The book it's based on is called Roadside Picnic. Oh, that sounds comfy. Where do those like mutant dogs come from? I've never played any of the Stalker series. I've no series. Metro 2033 or something like that. I love it. I love it here. Are we back? Sorry, OBS crashed for a moment there. Sparks, Okwedi, thanks for the 3 months. Stalker 2 is a really fun game, had fun playing it. Also happy 3 months to my Kami Oji from Tempest. I love you, Shinri and Kois. Ah, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the 3 months. Okwedi, Okwedi. Thanks for reopening the membership. Ugh. One day, chat, we will have to deal with the ISP stuff. Can't believe your 2-year anniversary's in like a week. I can't believe that either. We don't have anything planned. I think. I'm not sure. I think the other boys have something planned, like for like individual streams. But yeah, it's weird. It's weird being 2 years officially, but also not, because our anniversary is like in July with the rest of HQ, and I don't know how that works, chat. It's weird. Get some more pickles. Oh. Minecraft music. 2 years already? Yeah. 1979 movie, also called Stalker, based on the book the games are based on. That's kind of cool. Complicated, but Stalker functions around the myth that Chernobyl nuclear plant there's an entity called Wish Granter. People go there and they're called stalkers. A wish granter? Does it grant wishes? Or is it just like folklore? It's actually like an evil entity that claims to grant wishes, but people don't understand. Who knows? Your anniversary is in January. It's in January for me too. I think we first debuted January 7th or 8th. One of those 2 days. 8th maybe? I forget. 2 years ago. Man. Can you guys believe it's been 2 years? That's insane. I think 2025, this coming year, is going to be a year where I'm going to have to lock in pretty hard. I know Haka's locking in too. I don't know about the other boys. We haven't really had a chance to like have conversations, but I know Haka's going to be locking in pretty hard 2025. It's going to be an interesting time, Chad. Doesn't it feel like two? No, it really doesn't. It's hard to describe the feeling, because it almost seems just kind of like, oh, we're just kind of doing our own thing, you know? Tavi is so locking in. That guy has been churning things out. He's been churning. I don't know how he finds the time to do everything. Dude is a machine. Let's go. Chat, you guys have to hold me to this. When I move to Japan, remind me not to pick up a pet. Because I've heard stories of Axel and his cat. And then Ruse and his cats, and I'm like, maybe I could have a cat in Japan. And I'm like, no, Shinri, don't do it. It's a bad idea. You know it's a bad idea. But like, cats are cute. They're really cute, you know? So like just like throw it into my face, you know, like don't do it. Don't get a cat. It's a lot of additional responsibility. Also, it makes it difficult to like move and stuff afterwards. I don't know. Maybe I'll just go through with my idea for having a little shrimp bowl. Because like shrimp are easier to move, right? I just need a bowl and then get a little bubbler. And like moss balls, the marimo moss balls, that's all I need. A little bowl with shrimp and marimo. But not an actual pet, you know? Bro, another member's cat now. It's like, hey, I'm just gonna take your cat just for a little while. I'm just taking it. Yeah, moss balls, marimos. They're really cute. They look like little, I mean, they just look like fluffy little balls of moss, you know? I wonder if there's an efficient way to do this. Like, is it more efficient to like hit them multiple times? Like that, maybe? I don't know. Because you get 4 per max stack of cucumbers. Not a lot of places allow in Japan allow pets. Yeah, exactly. I want to, but it's more like I want to find a stray cat and then have the stray cat kind of live with me, around me, but not actually own a pet. Nature's pom-poms. Get a pet rock. Right, a pet rock. I feel like snails and shrimp would be pretty easy to raise. You just need to make sure the water has enough nutrients in it, grows algae, and then, you know, you're in a cat cafe. God, I wish. Maybe that's what I'll do. Instead of getting a pet, I'll just go visit a cat cafe, take like a double dose of antihistamines and Benadryl, and then go pet a bunch of cats and then take a shower when I get back. I found a place that's like perfect. I was looking at it and I was like, oh, this is exactly what I want. Like the layout, the location of like the kitchen and the toilets and everything. Oh, it's just so perfect. So I bookmarked it and I'm just staring at it. I'm hoping it doesn't get sold, but chances are over the course of the next year, it will most likely will get sold. But I'm holding out that one of the rooms in that same apartment complex ends up being available by the time I'm ready to move. Because the layout's the same. And I'm like, please don't be sold. It's like perfect. I don't know how to explain, Chai. I've been staring at houses for like weeks now, just kind of staring. And I'm like, oof, if I could get this, it'd be perfect. But there's no way for me to like call and be like, hey, can you just hold off on selling that for like a year? Hope you get the apartment. I hope so too. Armor up and pet some cats. Yeah. A ghost cat cafe. That'd be cute. Okay. After we finish this last bit of bone meal, let's take a look. Oh, forget the music was quiet. Let me go ahead and check how many pickles are inside the chests after the hoppers eat them. Owls. Yeah, owls are cute too. I've been to an owl cafe before. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend it. It smells a lot more than you'd expect from owls. It smells a lot more than you'd expect, actually. But yeah, I wouldn't go into an owl cafe expecting cute owls. I would go in there expecting, wow, this place makes it very difficult to be a cafe because you just smell owl everywhere. Owl cafes, I think they are. There was one that I went to in Akihabara. Birds are smelly. They are very smelly. Birds are stinky. My budgies are tiny and they stink. Aw. Birds are so cute. Did you know I saw some parrots in Japan? when I went there for the karaoke, the FSB boys, there was like a temple that I visited that had a whole bunch of parrots growing in the, not growing, sorry, that's a weird word to say. Not growing, but like a whole bunch of parrots. Ooh. A whole bunch of parrots that were like eating some persimmons. It was really cute. Babylon goggles, going back a bit, asked my bro. Stalker's like Russian Fallout without the fun campiness of the 50s based on novel. Ah. Super serious. And no campiness. Harsh. Oh wait. Harsh environments. Give it a super. Empty. Okay. Let's go put you away in there. I'm gonna put all of that in there first. Eating some persons. I want to eat some people. Can you eat people in Stalker? I know in Fallout there's a perk you can get that makes you accountable where you can eat things, eat people. Can you do that in Stalker? Gree, thank you for the soup. What did the fisherman say to the magician? Pick a cod and a cod. Pick a cod, any cod. Ahaha. Thank you for the soup, Gree. Thank you. Oh, look at that. All the pickles. Stalker has campiness, just campiness we're not used to in the West. Ah. You can eat people in BG3. Did you know I still haven't played Baldur's Gate 3? I don't know if I ever will. I hate to say this, but like the games that I play are so heavily restricted on whether or not I can or can't stream them. It's kind of crazy. I didn't realize how much of an impact they would have, but if it would be difficult for me to stream, it'd be difficult for me to play it. And it's like, maybe one day when I'm 90 years old, Chad, and I'm allowed to retire, you guys are like, we give you our blessing to retire, you know, at 90. Because I'm not sure if I can keep going after 90. Then I'll go back and be like, so this is what they were playing back in 2023. You know, like, I could finally experience the joys of Baldur's Gate. Isn't there like a group of people who do that? Patient gamers, I think they call themselves, where they like wait for games to go on sale, even if it takes like 5, 6, 7 years for it to do so. Balin, thank you for the super. Just watched the space for the Unbound VODs and only cried about 1/3 as much this time. Thanks for all the streams that live rent free in my brain. Aw, thank you. Thank you for the super. Space for the Unbound. Man. Man, that was a good series of games. Oh man. I wish I could go back and experience it for the first time again. Good games, good games. Yeah, me, yep, me 1000%. Oh, let's go. I think my issue is that I'm too much of a patient gamer. So what ends up happening is I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be patient, wait for it to go on sale. And then by the time it goes on sale, I forget about it completely, you know? So I forget that I even wanted to play certain games. And I just don't remember, you know? So like, I'll tell myself like, oh, I want to play this game, right? And I'm like, all right, cool. And then I wait. And then, you know, 4 years goes by, and then I completely forget that the game even exists until, like, you know, 7 years later, a Steam sale comes up, and it's like, oh, wait, I remember I wanted to play this game, like, a decade ago, you know? And by the time it's on sale, it's old style and bad quality of life. Either that, or I've waited long enough that they come out with the remastered version, And it's like, oh wait, that's right. I think that's what happened to Metro, the Metro series. I wanted to play it and I bought the game and then I ended up never playing it. And then they came out with Metro 2033 Redux, I think. Is it called Redux? The updated graphics version. Because I just never played the original, you know? And then you wait on the discount for that, exactly. Then you wait for more discounts on that and you just never end up playing it. I wonder how many games that's happened to me, because I don't know off the top of my head. Discounts on these sucks because it's still expensive. Some of them are pretty bad discounts. Other ones are pretty decent. I saw like a couple of 80% discounts a while back. Okay, after we do this, I kind of want to go see if you still have any leftover sea lanterns. Because I know that Senpais gave us a stack of 64. I'm wondering how many of those I still have left. I kind of want to ask the other boys if they can like log in and just give me their sea lanterns, because they're not going to use it. At least we can use it for decorations. Redux is buggy at launch. Oh my god. Speaking of buggy at launch, No Man's Sky. That's another game that I wanted to play because I saw the trailers when it first came out. I was like, "Whoa, that's so cool!" And then like the release came out, and I was like, "Oh wait, the reviews are really bad. I'll just wait." And then I've waited long enough that it's now apparently a good game. I completely forgot about it for like the better part of a decade now. It's been like 7 years, I think, since it came out, and I just forgot. I was like, oh wait, that's right, I wanted to play that at some point. I kind of hear Minecraft music, but I'm not sure if it's loud enough. Just wandered around No Man's Sky, never did the quests. There's quests? I thought it was like a sandbox, wasn't it? It just kept improving. You know what's a game I'm curious about now that I'm thinking about other games, like old games that I played a little bit of and just never finished? Whatever happened to Elite Dangerous? Wasn't that game supposed to be like a competitor to like Star Citizen or something like that? Whatever happened to that one? I don't remember what happened to that one. Ooh, the music is kind of neat. Eight years old? Oh my god. That's one thing that I've always wondered. Like, do people develop games knowing that by the time they finish developing it, it'll, like, the technology that they use will be outdated? You know? Like, when Star Citizen started being put into development, like, it's been like a decade now, hasn't it? Like, think of all the tech improvements that we have nowadays versus back when they first started. And it's like, at some point, you know, do you just stick with it, or do you switch over to like a newer engine? Can you even switch over to a new engine at that point? At that stage in development? I don't think so, right? Because you built so much of your engine, so much of your game based around that particular engine at the point. Guess the part that takes so long is because they have to keep redoing things in the new tech. Maybe. I'm not a game developer, so I have no idea how it goes, which is why I'm asking. Pickles, pickles, pickles. More pickles. Pickles, 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 pickles. Yeah. How's your coughing? It's all right. The coughing's not that bad. It's been like, okay, I suppose. It hasn't been too difficult to like manage, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm tired of cough drops. I want to stop eating cough drops. Like I've just had so many cough drops at this point. I finished maybe like 60 drops over the last like week. It's been crazy. I've gone through like a couple of bags. I'm like, no more honey, no more lemon, please. I've had so much honey lemon. Wait, it's been nothing but honey and lemon, chat. I'm so tired of it. I need to switch it up and do something else, you know. At least it's not grape flavored. Oh man, I remember cherry being one. I like the main popular flavors, you know. Orange habit, man. I genuinely want to just grab a whole bunch of wasabi and just snort it. Because right now the thing that's bothering me is this congestion inside my throat and my chest. It's like it's making everything feel stuffy, and I'm like, I just want to clear my sinuses completely, just punch it with a truck, you know. Fernandaria, thank you so much for the soup. Get well soon and happy New Year's. Mostly silent VOD watcher or lurker. Man, I always enjoy your chill vibes while doing my morning work. Aw, I'm glad to hear that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for the soup. And yes, happy New Year's. You guys excited for the New Year's? I'm kind of excited, but I'm not sure what to expect. I'm a little bit excited just because it feels like it's gonna change things up a little bit. Whether they're good changes or bad changes is kind of up to, you know, up to the circumstance, I guess. But like, it feels like something will be different. So I'm a little bit excited about it. Not at all excited, anxious, mixed feelings. Eat spicy to get a runny nose. I might, maybe, once this cough is finished, might go and treat myself to some, like spicy noodles. As like a I survived kind of vibes. Oh, music. I'm very much ready for this year to be over. Got like a day, a little over a day. You can survive this. You got this. I believe in you guys. Tax increase to 12%. Happy New Year. Let's go. We love that. As a reminder, speaking of taxes, if you get a promotion at work, always take more money. Don't listen. If your boss ever says you have the option of not taking a increase in your salary because taxes, tell your boss to stuff it, because he doesn't know what they're saying. They don't know what they're talking about. Always take the increase, because you only get taxed for the additional income that falls within the bracket, not for the entire thing. So if someone says you lose money by taking a promotion because you pay more in taxes, they are lying and they don't know how taxes work. Yeah. I don't know where that came from, but I just remembered like talking about taxes, that there used to be this weird thing where bosses would go and try to convince their employees not to take pay raises. Because, oh, then you'll pay more in taxes. Like, yeah, you will, but only for that specific amount that falls in the bracket. Don't fall for their lies. Told my boss and stuff, and now I don't have a boss. Good, you can now become your own boss. Mwahaha. Maybe they do know what they're saying, they just want more of your money. They want more of your labor while being able to pay you the same amount. Is what they're trying to do. What is inside? Oh my god, there's a chest here with pickles. I forgot I had already farmed some pickles before. Okay, let's put away the pickles in here. Okay, this might be enough. Let me go put away the bone meal. Alright. And then... diamond pickaxe. And then let me go grab 2 more of these shulker boxes. You know, let's grab 3. Yeah, let's grab 4. Let's grab them all. Who knows? We might need them all. Okay. Wouldn't want a promotion because that means more responsibility. Honestly, fair. I feel that too. That's valid. No more responsibility, please. No more money is cool. Understandable. I can understand that, chat. Okay, let's go fill these up with pickles. Speaking of taxes, do we have perms for Turnip Boy commits tax evasion? Maybe. It's been a while since I've checked the perms thing. I'll have to go double check. Maybe? I think I remember seeing it. Has anyone else played it? If anyone else has played it, then the chances that we have it are pretty high. More money equals more responsibility. You would think. It's not always the case. Sometimes, if you can convince your boss that your job is very valuable, you can get away with less responsibility. But they just don't know it because the bosses aren't that smart either. Turnip Boy, the game is wild and cute. I've never played. I'm curious. Alright. Let's go sea pickle time. I wonder how many pickles we would need to fill this area. I love the little globe. They're less like sea pickles and more like sea candles, and I like that a lot. I wish I had the thing that made you swim faster underwater. Like, I know you can kind of sprint like this, but it's a little bit disorienting. Wait, hold up. I can just grow the sea pickles underwater, can't I? Like, I don't have to farm the sea pickles. I can just plant the sea pickles here. And then I can hit them with the bone meal, right? See, it's a little bit difficult to control. I like how the ores glow a little. Yeah, they do. We're using the complementary shaders pack. Pickle scented Yankee candle. Oh. Would you guys buy that? Pickle scented candles? I feel like I would just get hungry if there were pickle scented candles. Oh, hey, Haka. Thanks for the rain. Hope you had a good stream. I was lurking in your stream earlier, but the only thing you were talking about was toilets and pooping, so I muted it, and then it just lurked in the background. Hello, konnichiwa, everybody. I'm Josuji Shinri. I'm still kind of sick, but getting better. Tripod, thank you for the gifted membership. Get some hearts in chat for the gifted membership. Thank you, thank you. It's a Haka special, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep so that we don't have to worry about all the monsters. Oh. Honestly, your breathing sounds worse than last time. It's not painful, it's just really itchy, and I'm trying not to burst out into a coughing fit. That's why I'm gasping, but it doesn't hurt. So you don't have to worry too much about it. It's not painful for me. Steam sale brought my wallet to shambles. Let's go. I hope you managed to find some good ones. Oh wait, no, it has to be on Coral, that's right. I was like, why can't I? And then I was like, oh, that's why I can't. I forgot. It's really tiring to breathe like that. It is very much so. Very tiring. Okay, so I just have to spam like this. Hey, hey, hey. Pickles, pickles, pickles. I guess I'll just go with I'll go put away the bone meal because it's just gonna take up some space. Gotta get something from the Steam sale before it ends. I hope you guys find some good ones. I haven't really been able to find any good games that I'm like really interested in like purchasing. I don't know, like nothing's really caught my eye. Maybe it's because I'm getting old, but like every Steam sale, I've been purchasing less and less in terms of like games to just buy on sale. So I haven't done any good ones yet. I bought Dredge and I'm addicted. Ooh, Dredge was pretty good. I finished Dredge a while back. Absolutely would recommend if you have not played it before. The story is also, it's a little predictable, but that's because I've played a lot of those type of games. But it's really sweet. I like the story. I called the story like on the first stream too, if you guys remember. I'm like looking at it, I'm like, wait a minute. There's only one thing that would cause a person to do this. I know what it is. And then I was like, don't tell me, but I have a feeling I know exactly where it's going. And then the ending came out. I was like, ah, knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Give it till near the end of the sale. If I don't see anything, I'll buy a $5 eroge. I don't know if you find a good one. I haven't found any good eroges recently. I don't know, it just like nothing catches my eye anymore, you know? Maybe maybe it's because I've just been around a lot, so I've kind of seen it everything, so like I can look at something and be like, I kind of know where this is going, you know? Darkwood? Oh, I've seen someone playing Darkwood. I've not played it myself. The style of the graphics is kind of what's like a little bit meh to me. I'm not really too fond of like the top-down type of view. What is eroge? It's an erotic game. That's what's pronounced eroge. It's an ero game. So they're just like games whose main point is to be lewd or salacious types, you know. But like, I don't know. Maybe I'm jaded, but it's like they all kind of strike me as like, oh, play this game, you won't last 30 seconds. And I'm like, then it's a crappy game if you play it and it's only like 30 seconds worth of content, you know? Like, why would I play it? I'm just gonna go play another game that can provide me more hours of entertainment, especially a game that you have to pay for. Like, why would I, you know? And like, I'm gonna be honest, I see so much AI garbage when it comes to like adult games on Steam. It's like, no, you know. So it's kind of, so even that's kind of like disappointing. But sorry, I have standards, I have taste, you know. If it doesn't rise to like my standards, I'm just not gonna bother. Edo should be a garnish to a good game, not the game. Exactly, right? Or you can just go to like Orange YouTube and like deal with it there, you know? Like you're playing a game for the sake of playing the game, right? It should be a good game first and foremost. If it can't even do that, then what's the point? Let's go. It's difficult for me to like randomly place pickles, especially because it's like just all over the place. Also, the perspective of being in first person makes it difficult for me to like scatter pickles evenly around, you know? Is that good enough? I guess we'll see when the sun goes down. I feel like this area could use a bit more pickles, but at the same time, it's so far deep, like down below, that I'm not sure if the lighting will stick out unless I make them all predominantly like the 4 stack, where they have the most amount of light glowing. Let me see, okay. How about that? Does that look nice from this side? Kind of. It only goes so far up, right? Yeah. RSMBT, so fun. A ghost-like theme. A ghost-like theme for, yeah, gotcha. Thank you. Is there a ghost-like one? I know there's a recent one that came out. Avaria? It's by the same guy who made Helltaker, and apparently it's, you are like a maintenance employee, and then you're going through like these haunted maintenance tunnels, and you're supposed to like repair them when the ghosts try to like bother you. Someone in chat told me it was pronounced Avaria, but spelled with a W. Yeah, it's spelled like it's pronounced Awaria, but it's pronounced Avaria, more like a V sound. I want to try that. That looks cute. What? Wait, what? Huh? But, oh, it's not a source block. Oh. Okay, that's why. Awaria? Is it or It's Polish. Oh, you can kiss the ghost. Oh, wait, that's cute. I'm gonna kiss some ghosts. Okay, let's see. I feel that the density of the pickles is wrong. I think I may have put too many pickles in this small of an area. Love Polish ghosts. It's not German. Admittedly, my understanding of like European languages is really bad. Ooh, yeah, maybe I put too many pickles. Like, do you see how dense the pickle population is right there? Nah, it'll be fine. Polish pickles slap though. Ooh. Do you know what I want right now? I want to go get some hot dogs from Costco. I want to get some Costco hot dogs because they're like $1.50 and you get a pretty sizable amount of food for $1.50. Pickles? Yes, pickles. Okay. We gotta get to the point where I stopped planting pickles. Ah, here we go. This is around where I stopped pickling. Heck yeah, hot dogs, right? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I gotta get the glizzies. Oh, I want to do this thing where close by the sea lanterns, there's a lot of pickles. And then as you get further away, there's less. But like, I want the... I want the sea lanterns to be like little pockets of brighter light. Yeah, like a little gradient. Like that. Craving a hot dog now. Let's go. No, dolphin, stop. I don't want this speed boost. It makes it more difficult for me to control my movement underwater. No, it's too fast. Ooh. There we go. Ooh. Good enough. Maybe like one more here. Speaking of hot dogs, my parents got a brother Coca-Cola themed hot dog roller. Yo, what? What is that? A hot dog roller? What is a hot dog roller? Is it a device that rolls hot? Oi. Spiral. Spiral. Keep up your transversal. You can't hit me if I'm moving in a spiral. Yeah. Oh. I can't see it. Where is he? Oh. No, I'm getting too close to it. Oh my god. Common King, thank you for the 22 months. Okady. Happy New Year in advance. Thank you. I hope you have a Happy New Year as well. Oh, those kind of hot dog. Wait, you can buy those? Wait, I kind of want one now. I kind of want one. I think it'd be pretty cool to have one. I mean, it'd be pretty bad for my health because I would like end up just putting a lot of it. Someone will come over and be like, hey, welcome to the kitchen. And it just looks like a gas station rest stop with like a hot dog roller. It's got little taquitos and those little tornado things, you know? And like just for authenticity's sake, I will have food that's been out there on the roller since like a month before. You know, the best by date has long since passed, and I'm not even sure if it's edible or not. Oh, we could have like nacho cheese, like it's just a bucket of nacho cheese, you know? You seen Dan Dan, right? You think you'd be able to take ghosts? I've actually not seen Dan Dan. Thank you for the super Larson. I hate to say it, but like I almost never have time to watch anime, so I haven't been able to check them out yet. I'm sorry. I hear it's good, but I've not seen it myself. Hot dogs with the ambience. Exactly. For the ambience. Chanmi. Oh, zombie child. Thank you for being one of the best parts of 2024, Shinri. Aww, thank you. Thank you for re-upping the membership. 100% recommend. It's great. I hear it's good. I also hear a lot of I hear a lot of people enjoying their opening theme songs, which are really fun to listen to. I wish I could rap like that. But I tried and like I can't read Romaji fast enough to make it work. But the rap parts are really fun. I think I have the energy to follow through most new animes. Yeah, I've been trying to catch up on like some of the other ones that you guys have told me about. Like Steins Gate. I still haven't watched that yet. I hate to say it, but I've tried to watch the first episode and I'm like, it's really slow. I don't like it. So I'm like gonna force myself to try to sit through the whole thing and watch it when I get the chance. Dense pickles around the lights. Oh. Not the sand. It's hard to catch up on things. It's commitment, but it's worth it. Yeah, one day I should. Maybe that's what I'll do for like 2025. I won't make it like an explicit resolution, but just like do my best to try to retrain my completely destroyed attention span. You know? Sit down and maybe read a few books. I still haven't finished A Court of Thorn and Roses. It's on my desk right now, but I still haven't finished it. It's so slow. It's so slow and boring, chat. I haven't even gotten to the smutty parts. I'm just kind of like, I don't know if I can make it to the smutty parts if it's this bad, you know? But maybe I will just force myself to finally finish it, you know, at some point. It's worth it. Is it worth it? I haven't read that in years. Power through to the smut. I've got AO3. You know? Like, if I just want to go for the smut, like, I could just go to AO3. So, like, if I'm gonna suffer through this, it's gotta be good, you know? Like, it's gotta be good enough to at least hold my interest for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's not even that good, then, like, what am I doing? What am I doing in my life? Okay, sea pickle. Sea pickle. Sea pickle. More pickle. We're actually going through pickles kind of fast. Like, a lot faster than I thought I would be going through them. But I guess that's what happens when you start spamming the pickles, right? Okay, there we go. Panman Lupine, thank you for the super. You might like Kings of the Wild. It's a fantasy novel about an old band of mercenaries teaming up again to save their leader's daughter. Book uses rock band terminology to describe the rock band terminology. That was kind of wild. I can't say I'm familiar with rock band terminology to know, but that's kind of cool. Thank you for the recommendation. Thank you for that super as well. The AI summary. What does the AI summary say this time, Chad? I'm always curious about what the AI says. Women skip through the booking till they get to the smut. Just give them the smut all the way through. It's gotta, like, it needs to be compelling. You know, like, there's gotta be a reason why I would care about these characters. I just haven't seen that yet. The pickles are coming together nicely. Yeah. Look at that. The idea is that they kind of look like stars underwater. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just like swim in a straight line and just kind of put pickles down like this in little strips. Maybe this will help me be more consistent when applying pickles kind of randomly. Instead of like kind of going back and forth and just hoping that I get a good random spread. Kind of like this. And then when I look back, there should be like a line of pickles, you know? I wanted to do the idea with like the, oh gosh, with like a denser pickle counts around this, around the sea lantern. I'm not sure if I can do that. Maybe there might not be enough space here because this whole thing is a kelp forest. Curse Minecraft and my need to breathe. If I didn't have to breathe air, I could just stay underwater the whole time. Okay, let's go get some more pickles. Throw away the kelp. Where's your water breathing potion? Ah, it's too much effort. It is too much effort for me. I don't want to have to. I don't want to feel compelled to. Ooh. I don't want to feel compelled to have to go and make a water breathing potion farm. I don't even know. Can you farm that? Maybe. I'm sure you could. You can farm almost everything. There we go. Oh. Kind of. It does give the effect that I'm looking for. Alright, so let's switch over to this side and then just kind of make a straight line down from here. And then after we finish this entire area, we'll go fill it up. I mean, we'll take a little trip on the minecart, see what it looks like. And then if it looks good, we'll switch over to the other side of the track and then fill up the area where Armis is. Where the track leads to Armis's house. Home, town, I don't even know what you call that. City? A city kind of infers like infrastructure, so maybe not city. Maybe town is more accurate. So I want to be a pirate. Oh, I think being a pirate would be kind of cool. World Lost Hearts by Carissa Broadbent. Got into it not knowing that it had that bent, but it was contributes a lot to the characters. Ooh. Town or a village, yeah. Mild editing to the summer to make it fit, but that's the gist of it. What to do when you're reading a book and not enjoying it? Some suggest skipping to the smut, while others say it's okay to drop it. Viewers also share their thoughts on AO3. Man. AI. Where would our lives be without you? Probably much better, but we're stuck with you now. I kind of wish it went the same way as like cryptocurrency did and just kind of like fall off the wayside, but alas, this one seems like annoyingly sticky and I hate it. Like, please go away. Stop putting AI into everything. AI uprising when? I don't even know if it can have an uprising. Like, it wouldn't be trained enough to be able to know what an uprising is, you know? They'll be like, oh no, the AI is gonna come and like it's gonna take over the world and all this, right? And meanwhile, they can't draw hands. And the funny thing is like, wait, no, that gets too political. I can't say that. Darn it. Some people just discovered what deepfakes are, and it's like, buddy, like that's been a thing for like a decade now. Like, no, what do you mean you're just learning about that? And it's like, oh, you guys are like really outdated. Yes, TikTok does connect to the home Wi-Fi if you give it access. That's how the app works. Yes, Facebook also does access the Wi-Fi. Like yeah, that's how the internet works, you know, like no, sir. The reason why you're getting those ads is because they're personalized to you and your viewing habits. Your search habits inform the ad platforms of what types of ads to deliver to you. That's why you're getting those ads. No, deleting your internet history will not fix that. That's not how it works. No, it's not that kind of a cookie. No, you can't eat this. Yes, it's healthy in that it doesn't have calories, I suppose. That's one way to look at it, but it's not that kind of cookie. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. It's crazy. It's crazy, Chad. But the cookies, right? I accept all cookies. Yes, like, yes. Don't mind if I do. Maybe I'll take 3 cookies. Ooh. Oh. So the hot singles aren't real? They are. It's me. I'm the hot single. What was that meme? Google, stop telling me that there are hot singles in the area. I have a mirror. I know, it's me. Why you gotta be like that? Okay, let's go get some pickles a little bit further out from the edges. I am one of them. Yeah, pickles. Huh? What was it sound? That was weird. It sounded like gravel, but it sounded like it was moving sideways, not up or down. That was strange. Ooh. It's looking good. Yeah. Empty box. Pickles. Pickles. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see. The balance is pretty good on this side, but we're kind of missing far out pickles. More like here-ish. There we go. A giant box of pickles. Yeah, I like the pickles. I wanted to make my own beef jerky. I wanted to make my own beef jerky, but the dehydrator takes a long time and it just makes the whole place smell. And I'm like, man. Because I want to make my own beef jerky, but at the same time, it's gonna just make the whole place smell for like a day, not even a day, like 3 days, 4 days. It'll just constantly just smell like beef jerky. AK, highly recommend the book Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. The protect finds himself on a spacecraft and has to figure out why he's there. Each chapter is well paced in the plus 1010. Ooh. Thank you for the recommendations. Thank you for the super as well. Thank you. Perpetually hungry. Yeah. I also worry that it's gonna bother the neighbors. If I just have the whole place smelling like beef jerky constantly, you know? Because, like, you know how, like, some places, when, like, during holidays, they'll, like, have a cookout, and then, like, the entire neighborhood kind of smells really good because they're grilling, you know? Imagine that, but just for, like, 4 days straight. Because you're just making a whole bunch of beef jerky, you know? There we go. Oh, music. I keep forgetting to like turn on the BGM ambience and stuff. They don't know it's you. It could be a worse smell. True. Or is this too far from the... Nah, it should be fine. I guess the part of, like, this part here will be very difficult to see from the train, because it's kind of, like, hidden away. see. How does the balance look? Kind of missing some over here. We'll do it like this. That. Oh, Minecraft music. Not bad, not bad. It's getting there. Could be the 18 plus curry. Oh my god. That was a disaster. I never want to do that again. I like spicy foods. I do not like ghost peppers. I've learned that I don't like ghost peppers because ghost peppers have very little flavor and it's mostly just the pain, and that's not fun. I want there to be flavor when it comes to the spices, you know? Oh, the danger chicken. Wait, look how pretty this part is right here. Wait, I really like this part. Like right here. I kind of feel like the further edges here should be lit up a bit more, so that the light kind of peeks through the seaweed. So let's go fill in this little area with some brighter lights. Not too many small ones, just like bigger chunks so that they kind of shine through. So you can kind of see it through the seaweed. Because the further out they are, the harder it'll be to make out any details, so we don't need to like do too much. Bam. Okay. Perfect music timing. It's a little bit still a little hard to see. Maybe it's just because there's a hill and then the blocks that are lighting up on the hill makes it stand out a bit more, as opposed to that where it's more of a divot in the ground. Ooh. Wow, look at that. I kind of feel like we should add some more sea lanterns. I feel like we should have more. I don't want to overdo it, but at the same time, you know, like this area here kind of feels a little dark, so we should go put some more pickles in this area, you know? Maybe over here too. Because the more light there is, the more texture we see from the hills. And maybe that will help make it kind of look a little bit better. And then we'll put a few in the back to kind of help with the lighting. Like that. And then let's give it a shot. Yeah, there we go. It looks a lot better now that you can see more of it. Even the area that we lit up from the behind, like from behind. Ooh. Okay, that we should light up. That's gonna look so much better if we light it up. Okay. Like here. And here. Then over here. Ooh. Oh, and it's raining. See, look at that. Oh, that looks a lot nicer. Got some more pickles. I think we should buffer up. I don't even know what it. Make these brighter is what the word I'm trying to look for. Make this area a little bit brighter. Like puff. I want to say puff up the brightness, but I know that's not what you're saying. To make things brighter. Beef it up, maybe? Maybe that's what I'm looking for. There we go. Okay. Looks good. This little area could use a little bit more lighting. I think it's because I kind of avoided making too many 4 pickle stacks, and most of these just end up being 2 or 3 pickle stacks, and that's not a lot of lighting. Let's add some like 4 pickle stacks here and there, just for like a little burst of light. Okay. Much better. I kind of want to also add, let's see what the lighting looks like if we add light down here into the crevice. Because we can't put them against the wall, but we can put them on these little ledges, like right here. And the effect that I want to look for is kind of like highlighting the edges a bit, so that you can kind of make out the crevice a bit better. Or at least that's what I hope to do. Like right here, we'll be like, if we put one down there. It's like a city of lights. Yeah. This might be a little bit too far to see from this point on. Okay. Ooh. Now there's a bit more contrast between the dark crevice and then the edge of the cliff. Pickle City lights. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna add some more onto this little crevice. There we go. Put some over here, put some over there. I know it's gonna be hard to see from this distance, but like the light that it adds will help kind of make this part stand out a bit more. So I think it'll be okay. Even if you can't directly see it, you'll see the glow of the lights, and that should be enough to kind of show off these little jagged edges. Like that, and you'll be able to see more of the detail over here. Yeah, the ambient light will outline. Oh, Dolphin, no. It's harder to control the speed. There we go. Okay, let's take a look from it now. There, now you can kind of see more of this area. You can see all those little textures. I feel like a little bit more lighting here. Should get a mini desk humidifier. I already have a mini humidifier. It's just, my room is pretty bad circulation, so it ends up making the whole place really like foggy. There we go. Okay. Let's see. There's a little bit of a dark area over here, around here, which can add some more lights like this. Make that a 4 stack. And then let's light up this area so that we can see more of the edges. Oh, we don't have any lighting over here. Oh, this entire place needs light. Like right up against the cliff. Yeah, here we go. Oh. Now we can add a few single pickles. All the single pickles, all the single pickles. Ooh. And upgrade. So reaping the membership, welcome back. Ooh. Pickles, let's go. Right there. Let's add. Oh yeah, see? I have a lot of triples. Triple pickles. But not enough of the 4-stack pickles. So the light isn't super bright around here. Oh my god. Chad, I hate this cough. I hate this itchiness. I want it to go away. Wait. Alright. The sun's coming out, so it's going to be harder to tell. But let's go ahead and fly. Okay, so from here... From the cart, this is what it would look like. A bit more pickles on this side. Oh, this place has no pickles. There we go. More pickles here. And then we'll also kind of brighten up this area so that we can see the textures. Ooh, glow squid. A little more pickles. No, a lot more pickles. Many, many pickles. I wish I could light my room with just pickles. That'd be kind of cool. Just glowing pickles. You know? Funny story, first time I got on the run was doing you guys monetization streams, probably morning I was positive. No. I hope it was not too difficult and you were able to recover really quickly after that. There we go. Wait. A little better. It's daytime, so it's hard to see, but I'm sure at nighttime it'll be a little better. Oh, to live in a pickled illuminated room. Over here. Yeah, this stuff. Let's go get this one lit up too. Bronze. Okwedi okwedi. Thanks for reaping the membership. Welcome back. Pickles. I really like pickles. I think it might be also just because I'm like a little bit biased and I have a I really like tangy, vinegary stuff in general. So that might be also why. But like pickles in general, God, I love pickles. They're so good. Doesn't sound pleasant. Pickle illuminated room sounds like it'll go bad fast and just smell after a while. I'm okay with this smell. I love the smell of vinegar. Okay, there we go. Gee. Give it a soup. If this doesn't make you smile, then your funny bone is broken. What do you call friends you like to eat with? Taste buds. Ah. Thank you for the soup. Agree. Thank you. Taste buds. Ah. I see what you did there. Mickey, thank you for the super as well. Soon pickles will stop sounding like a word. Pickles, 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 pickles. Pickles. Wait. Dolphin, no. Give it a super. My brother's girlfriend always brings me pickles her mom makes. They're so good. I've always wanted to make my own pickles. I want to know how difficult it would be to try to make your own pickles. It can't be that big, that difficult, right? Like, you just gotta get some brine, gotta get some vinegar and salt, and then a jar, right? Like, I want to try making some of my own pickles. There we go. Light up this area too. Nice. Oh, a little bit up here. Just a few. A pickling stream. How long would that take? I'm gonna have a dream about pickles. Let's go. I find it really cool how so many different cultures came up with pickling as a way to preserve their food. Just like collectively, like humans, just pickling is one of the most common ways of preserving foods. I just think it's really cool, you know? Put a pickle cam on stream. What would even a pickle cam be? Okay, there we go. Alright, so they go through there, and they pop out here, and then this is where we begin with more pickles. Kind of like how every culture has some kind of meat and pastry dish. Yeah. Or a smoking food. It depends on the environment. Salting foods, drying foods, pickling foods, fermenting foods. It's just really fun, you know? That and how to make alcohol. Like, did you guys know back then they drank a lot of alcohol because, like, not just because they were all drunk all the time, right? But because it was safer to drink alcohol than it was to drink water. Because, like, think about it. Water filtration systems are pretty recent. Like, technology to filter water is pretty new. And back then, they didn't really have the way to, like, properly clean water. So beer and wine, the reason why they were so commonplace, so there's a reason why, like, workers were even paid in beer, because it was a good way to stay hydrated and know that it'll be safe to drink. It's really fun, you know? Never thought about it, but yeah. That's why beer is such a big part of, like, human culture. Just all over the place. It's a good way to stay hydrated while also keeping yourself safe, because that way you can be sure that the process of the boiling the water and fermenting it gets rid of most of the bacteria, and you don't get your you don't catch like foodborne illnesses. Fermented grape juice and water to purify the water. I'm not sure. Because I don't know how much water you need, or I don't know how much alcohol you need in order to, like, purify water to, like, safe drinking standards. But I'm sure they probably did something like that back then. I think we should go back to drinking more alcohol. I want to go back to Japan and get the strong zeros. That's what I want, Chad. It's crazy that alcoholic was a good method of a healthy life. Yeah. Like nowadays, you don't need to rely on it, thankfully, you know? But back then, like, man, so many people would drink alcohol because it's the safest way to have water. Never had strong zero. Ooh, I hope you get a chance to try it out. It doesn't taste like a cocktail, it tastes more like a slightly alcoholic seltzer. Well, I say slightly, it's like 9%, but like, it's slightly for me, but... And it's still pretty solid. If you ask them why you're drinking alcohol, just say I'm being healthy. No, you have to say that you're trying to live life like the olden times, the ancient humans where they didn't have enough clean drinking water, so they instead brewed beer for safe drinking. You're LARPing, you know? There you go, that's what you can say. Method acting. Return to tradition. This area could use a little more light. Right here's a little dark spot, so let's go plug that up. And then over here as well. I think we got most of the areas. Maybe like over here. That. Peach soju. Ooh. I'm not drunk, I'm old-fashioned healthy. Exactly, exactly. Let's see. Right here, there's a little bit of a lack of light. Right here. Okay, let's go back. I want sake, say. I want some sake. Okay, looks pretty good. Okay, I think we should light up this area a bit more. Even though it's kind of far out, or further out, I think it'll be good to have light in this area, just kind of show off more of the textures of the seafloor. And then right here. Because this place is pretty unobstructed, so it'll be easy to see. So you'll kind of be able to tell that there's stuff here, instead of just pitch black, the empty ocean. There we go, let's get some more. For pickle anything, you need 1 vinegar and water, boil it with salt and add any spice. Oh, wait, that's true. You can make, oh, I can make spicy pickles. See, that's the danger. That's the danger, Chad. When you have the power to just make whatever you want, no. That's how I end up spending, like, I don't know, $40, $50 to make the equivalent of, I don't know, $10 worth of pickles. Why spend $20 getting takeout when you can spend $250 and make a really shitty version of that takeout because you don't have the cooking skills or the equipment and you make a huge mess in the kitchen that you have to clean up, you know? Because if you're not that good at cooking and you're trying a new dish for the first time, that's kind of how it usually ends up. Okay, you're the one that's annoying right now. Okay. I mean, if the tridents wouldn't disappear, it'd be kind of cool to have them as decorations, you know? Too far. Okay. Can I kill the baby first? Ow. There we go. And now the only threat is the baby. Everything else is pretty slow. Oh no. Mixing water with wine was a way to mask any flavors, thought to purify the water, although there probably wasn't enough alcohol in the wine. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Wine is like what? 12, 10, 15, 9% alcohol? It's not too much. You would need a lot of alcohol in order to kill like a significant amount of bacteria, so I couldn't imagine simply mixing them to be enough. Oh wow, you're speedy. I wish there was something I could do with the rotten meat. Chicken. We need stronger alcohol to kill bacteria. Yeah. It's gotta be pretty strong. Okay. Got a pretty decent, like, even spread of light around here. I like that. Okay, Okay, and then we'll go back and... Here, this is what we'll do. We'll focus on making sure that we have, like, the main sources of light with the 4-stack pickles. And then we'll go back in with the individual pickles later. Just so that we can get, like, a good even spread of light first. And then we add for detail afterwards. I wish the mod where smelting rotten meat turned into leather was canon in vanilla Minecraft. God, I wish. Worked at a kitchen. We had children's garden where they used to be for teaching. Ooh, take cucumbers and pickle them. Oh, that'd be kind of fun. I wish I had that kind of stuff when I was growing up. I wish I could learn how to pickle things like in class. That would have been fun. No, I don't want to breathe. Why must you make me breathe? Okay, let's see. That area down there. Archaeo, nautilus shells are permanent underwater breathing. Please don't throw away rare resources. Thank you for the super. I'm not really looking to make too many underwater breathing potions or whatever at the moment. Also, I have a chest full of them. Well, not a full chest, but like I have a chest with a whole bunch of them already. Thank you for the super. Conduits. What was the recipe for naval grog? 1 part rum, 4 part water. Yeah. I want to try drinking grog. I wonder what it must have tasted like. It's gotta taste like kind of watered down rum, right? Maybe not. That kind of sounds gross. Maybe I don't want to try grog. I mean, I kind of do. Just to be able to say that I did. But as like a standard beverage, I probably wouldn't drink it every day. Oh my god. Do I have enough? I'm not sure if I have enough pickles to do all this right now. Just watered down rum. Yeah, it's just watered down rum. So it can't be like that flavorful. Disney approved grog. Yar, we be pirates. We can show plundering and pillaging and shooting and hooting and hollering, but we can't show the boozing because heaven forbid some kids watch it and they're like, I want to be a pirate too, you know. Yeah. Ah, my throat. Wait, can they come on land? I forget if they can or can't. Oh, they can. Oh, geez. Oh, they're just as fast on land, too. Oh, it's annoying. Oh my gosh. Wait. Why did my elytra kick in? What the heck? Oh no, elytra, please. No. It's funny how children are the bigger threats. I mean, it checks out. Children are generally bigger threats. Like, the difference between having a child and having to deal with that kid versus, like, I don't know, like dating someone, you know? Like, you can just straight up dump the person, but you can't do that with the kid, you know? You can't just, like, kick them out. At least until they're 18. At which point they stop being a kid anyway, you know, so... Yeah, punt the children, exactly. There we go. Chat, I think we may need multiple streams to make this work. Because... that's a lot of pickles. That's a lot of pickles. That is a concerning amount of pickles. That's, oh my god, that's so many pickles. That's a lot of pickles, Chad. Okay, let me go take all these pickles out. Okay, why don't we start from here, you know? Because at least this way... Like, at least this way, we can make this place look pretty, you know? It still looks like Evangelion to me. It does not look like a Christmas tree. That way you can meet in the middle, yeah. What the hell? Oh, it's a sideways ship. Ooh. Here, we'll make it look old and weathered by adding pickles on top of it. So it's kind of like barnacles that grow on like old ships. Did you guys know one of my favorite things about like the deep ocean are crabs? Like, it doesn't matter how deep you go, you're gonna find crabs. And I think that's great. I think that's lovely, you know? I just love the idea that there's like just crabs down there in the depths. Like, it doesn't matter how far, like into the abyssal zone, because the only thing that changes is the crabs go from like colors to like pale white. Because further down, you don't need to use resources or nutrients to build color on your shell. So they just become white crabs that are blind because there's no light. They don't need eyeballs. But I just really like that idea. You know, oh, hey, look, there's pickles already. You know? Crabs keep re-evolving. The culmination of evolution. Yeah. Carcinogenesis. Everything becomes crab. Well, not everything. So TLDR, scientists have found out that animals that evolve from land back into the ocean, once you make that evolutionary jump, you cannot ever go back out of the ocean. What the heck? Well, that's weird. So like when things become a crab, they permanently remain as crab, and they can never evolve out from like branching out from crab. It's kind of cool, you know? That's sad a little bit, but at the same time, I don't think they mind too much. How did they find food if they don't have eyes? They just grab things with their claws and then they just eat it. If you've seen pictures of like crabs feeding, that's kind of what they do just 24/7. They walk around and they scoop things up with their claws and like, is this edible? Yes. And then they just munch on it. And thankfully, if you live that far down deep into the abyssal zones, you actually get like a gentle rain. Is what like the scientists called it. It's not really rain. It's just like a rain of dead matter that falls from above. that like gently kind of sinks down. So it's not really rain in the sense of like just water. It's just like dead stuff. You know, you don't want to be there just opening your mouth and going, ah, like that. But like that, there's like a fine layer of just like edible organic material from dead stuff that sunk down into the ground, you know. Death rain. Metal. It is kind of metal if you think about it. Marine snow. I just think it's pretty cool, you know? You know, when I was younger, I used to have like really like not dreams, but just like daydreams about tube worms, because I thought tube worms were pretty cool. Arkeo, thank you. Is there a chest in the ship? Maybe, but today's priority is pickles. Maybe after we finish using up all the pickles and I have an empty inventory, we'll go and do some treasure hunting. Thank you for the super Neo King. Thank you for the super crab people. Crab people. Thank you. It'd be kind of sad to meet crab people though, knowing that they would never be able to evolve back to going on land. Thank you for the super. Jarvis evolving back into a crab. Oh my god. Oh my god, the Jarvis memes, Chad. My sense of humor is broken. The Jarvis memes are crazy. Did Shinri dreaming that he was a tube worm, or did the tube worm dream that was Shinri? I don't know if tube worms have the capacity to dream. I think they're filter feeders, so they just kind of sit there. They don't really do much. I don't think they have like a nervous system. I think they just kind of breathe and eat whatever they can find inside the water as they inhale it. Like clams, but prettier. Because like the tubes are white, and then like the worm itself is red, and I don't know why. I don't know if they like scientists have ever explained why they're red, but they're kind of cool, you know. Oh my god. Bye, Shinri and chat. Gotta wake up early. Things are just up on mine. Hope you have a good time. Good luck, good luck. Why are you planting sea pickles? Because they glow. That's why. They glow. And I want to make the whole ocean floor glow and sparkle like stars. So when someone... Wait. Where's the platform? Oh, there's the platform. So that when someone is taking the train over the ocean, it'll look like the entire place is sparkling and glowing like stars. Turn the ocean into a glotion. I wish I just had a big brush, you know? Turn the brush size up really high and then just like right click and apply pickle. Apply pickle to floor. I wish I could do that. Ooh, there's a gold block there. I won't take it though, because it's Armis's gold block. I might come back later and see, you know, like a month later, if they still haven't taken it, then I'll take it myself. Because I do need to find a way to start farming gold, you know, to make more of those powered rails. Because I didn't realize how expensive they are. Taking up that much gold. Was it like 6 gold ingots per rail? It was a crazy amount. No, sorry. 6 gold ingots per 6 rails. It's kind of crazy. Sea pickle. Sea pickle. Look at that. It's looking nice already. The only thing we gotta do is come back here with a couple of our sea lanterns and then add some more variety of light sources. Casually drowning, but pickles are more important. I like that, just the casual drowning as a treat. There we go. Also, can I just say, while we're on the topic of evolution, one thing that's always bothered me is whenever like a TV show is like, I have evolved to become like the perfect life form or whatever. I don't know. You know, it's always bothered me because evolution doesn't happen on an individual scale. It happens over the course of multiple generations, and like the traits and the mutations that are passed on through DNA as you give birth. Right? Like the errors in your DNA that gets copied over is what contributes to like whether or not you have more offspring or a better chance of success, like successfully raising offspring, you know? Like a bird is born with a mutation that gives it a slightly thicker beak, but that thicker beak allows it to break open nuts, you know? So it's able to eat more food than its rivals are, and it's able to reproduce more often, you know? Like that's what evolution is. It doesn't happen on an individual. Like once you're born, evolution is kind of done for you. There isn't a way for your DNA to like evolve and like change, right? So whenever I see those like sci-fi movies and people are just kind of like, yeah, flashbacks to perfect cell, exactly, right? Unless there's a way for you to like directly influence your genetic code, you can't evolve into like a perfect organism. And every single time some like antagonist in a sci-fi movie says that, they're like, ha ha ha, right? It's like, no, that doesn't, it takes me out, you know? Yeah, glorious evolution, right? God, I got so mad. I got so mad at that part because Victor was all like, evolution has a destination. And it's like, no, that's not, oh my god, like, no, evolution doesn't have a destination. It's just natural pressures happen to be applied no matter what, just for the sake of you being alive. It applies natural pressures onto any given species, and through mutations in your DNA as you give birth, some are better able to survive and produce more offspring and others are not. There is no end goal, you know? And I'm like, Victor's supposed to be smart. Why would the people write him and make him say something this stupid? I just got so mad, you know? Man, I was like, Victor, please, you're a man of science. Yeah. Need to hear Shinri say, Victor Nation. Wait, Victor. Victor Nation. How we feeling? I can't do that. I can't get the accent. His accent's so specific. JB or JB not. What are we? Some sort of League of Legends? Man, I love all the. God, my favorite one is a Heimerdinger impressionist. Where the guy's like, Heimerdinger's the name, Heimerdinging is the game. Wait, they don't love you like I love you. That one is my favorite. How do they do the Heimerdinger voice so well? God. And that meme, wait, and they don't love you like I love you. Like, God, it's so good. Oh, we're almost out of pickles, Chad. Gotta get more pickles. I believe that most genetic impact occurs to us, to our mothers, when our mothers are pregnant. Circumstances at the point cause intergenerational impacts. Yeah, like once you're born, that's it. You can't have a glorious evolution from there. Like maybe like metaphorically, sure, but like unless you're actively adjusting your genetic code, no. Remember in Ben 10 Ultimate Alien, the ultimate alien forms were supposedly created by taking alien DNA and simulating harsh environments to create an evolved form in an instant. That's kind of cool. That's a little crazy. Like an accelerated what do they use again? Fruit flies? Because fruit flies like give up generations every week or something like that. But on a significantly more accelerated pace. That'd be kind of intense. I like the lighting, but it feels like it's missing something. Like, I feel like it just needs more texture or like color. Like if I could make coral live here, I would, because it's just sand. I kind of feel like it's missing some stuff. Like something to make it pop. I'm not sure what. On the other hand, the whole Destiny plan from Gundam Seed Destiny was absolute nonsense. I just want, like, I want them to stick to, like, at least the bare minimum science that we already know, you know? Like, everyone should already have gone through the whole Darwin's Finches thing, right? So everyone kind of has, like, a general baseline idea of what evolution really is and how it works and operates, so that the writers don't say something stupid like evolution has a destiny or destination. Like, no, it doesn't. Victor, baby, no. How did you get that? How did you get that far thinking that? Like, no. You know? Definitely this coral, some sea lanterns. Yeah, we can come back here with some sea lanterns and sprinkle them around, see if that works. Where's the platform? Because I want to make this visible relative to the platform. So like, there it is. But then you get flat earthers. Didn't they recently have a experiment? Like some of their renowned flat earther scientists or whatever went to Antarctica and they did an experiment where they're like, oh, we once again did a science experiment that proved that we were wrong. And then now they're all like, actually, no, we never trusted you guys to begin with. Despite the fact that we claim to support you and your scientific endeavors for the last, like, however many years, we suddenly, because your study disproves us, we're gonna claim you're wrong. Like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna be honest. If someone believes in flat earth, I'm gonna personally think they're kind of stupid, but at the same time, I'm just gonna not bother them. Because of all the harmless conspiracy theories, I think flat earth is probably like up there as like, it's stupid and it's wrong, but like at least you're not hurting people, you know? Like, I think drinking raw milk right now is probably worse, and like that's where I would put my priority. If someone came up to me and they were like, I believe in the flat earth, I'm like, oh, you poor baby, good for you. Do you want a gold star or something? You know, like that's how I'll kind of react to them. And like you can bone mill the sand. Ooh, well, doesn't that just make more of this grass though? Flat Earth gets you to go down more conspiracy theories. True. But like at the same time, like the thing is for me, I don't understand. I don't get why they believe it. Because like every single time I've like met someone who like genuinely believes in the flat Earth theory, I ask him like, to what end? And then they'll be like, because like the government's keeping that information hidden. I'm like, okay. But to what end? You know, like why? What at the end of all this, let's say you blow the conspiracy up and you reveal to the world like, yes, it is flat. What then? And they never have an answer for that. They're just like the ice wall. I'm like, okay, what's behind the ice wall? Like, why should we care? You know, like they don't have an answer to that. And it's like all this effort for what? Like you could do some really cool science experiments if you just channel that energy towards something productive, you know? But time zones, whoa. They came up with a new model that was like the Earth, and it was flat, but it had like 6 separate domes, and on each of the domes that were like placed around the Earth, there was like a mirror sun that wasn't really a sun, but it was still visible, but it wasn't actually giving off light, so you could look at it, but it didn't actually exist. It only looked like it exists because they had to come up with some crazy stuff to try to disprove why there was 24 hours sunlight in Antarctica. But they came up with this crazy stuff, and it's like, you can take anything and then just make a model to fit it. It doesn't mean it's right. You know, like going backwards in making a model that way that's not how it works. So much effort just to be wrong. That's the thing, you know? Honestly, how did they even come up with this? I have no idea. I would love to know why. I'm so sad that I didn't go into like, what would that field of study even be called? Anthropology? Like the anthropology of conspiracy theories. Like, I'm just so curious what drives people to do that kind of stuff, you know, to like dedicate so much of their lives to being wrong and then being proud about it. Like, why? I'm so curious. I want to know, you know? You know what's flat? My brain. No, your brain is not flat. It has at least 2 bumps and ridges. Everyone's brain has at least 2 bumps and ridges. Even huskies. Despite the fact that they're like the most dramatic pet species and they just go all the time. Even they have at least 2 bumps. The Earth is dinosaur shaped. Oh my god, wait. There was an actual thing. Someone's like, the flat Earth isn't really flat because it's like an upside down dome on top of the backs of 4 elephants riding a giant space turtle. And it's like, what? Like, man, I wish I was that creative. Like, how do you come up with these things? Like, you should make a movie, you know? Like, start a comic, make a webtoon. You can do creative stuff with that energy, you know? Like, that's so cool. I wish I was that creative. It's from Discworld. Oh, wait, hold up, chat. I think I know what the issue is. Maybe it's because we don't have enough of seaweed, you know? Like, it's kind of flat and empty here, you know? And, like, this part has, like, the little seaweed kelp forest. Maybe that's why. But no, it's like, it gives the same energy of, like, the high schoolers who get really creative when it comes to cheating. Like, they'll write down the answers on the inside of a scroll inside their pen, and then like while they're taking the test they'll be like, oh, you know, they'll stretch and then they'll like lift the pencil so it like refracts off the light, and then they'll use a reflection from the inside of their glasses to read the scroll that's hidden inside it. It's like, you can take that effort, that energy, and then just study. Like, that's a lot of energy, you know, to just make it overly, just read the book, you know? Like, sometimes it feels that way. Like, you're putting so much energy and effort into cheating when you could just channel that to studying the thing. And then you won't have to cheat, like, you know? Okay, now I'm appreciative of the dolphin boost. Oh! Ooh. Wait, that's fun. There we go. But it's a challenge. How about the challenge be actually studying? Because that develops skills that can be applied to other things too, you know? Also, I can't blame conspiracy theories that much. They have the reality, this trash is the reality. Yeah, but like I just want it to be studied because I'm just so curious. Like, how does it come about? You know? Jen, thank you. Thank you so much for the magenta super. Thank you. Happy New Year, Shinri and chat. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We are. Thank you. Hope you're having a fantastic day yourself as well. Thank you for the super. Thank you. Because like here's my thing, okay? Tell me when it's done. Tell me when it's ready, okay? Like if you're gonna tell me that there's a giant ice wall and the reason why the giant ice wall's there is because the government is like keeping all the money hidden away back there for some reason or whatever, right? Like tell me when you get to it. Like tell me when they're gonna start handing out the money or something, because until it gets to that point, it doesn't affect me. I still have to pay my bills. I still have to go to work. I still have to show up, you know, and like pay my utilities and stuff, you know, like I still have to do that, you know. So like until it gets to the point where it actually helps me, like just stop, you know. Bro really thinks the Shinra electric power code is out there. God, it would be cool. I mean, like if there was, that'd be sick, but nothing that fun happens, you know. It not like people should be aware by now. Nothing exciting like that happens in our lives. Man, I wish it did though. What, Shinri? The wall's melting due to global warming. God, that's another thing. I hear so many people being all like, "Oh, we can go and terraform Mars," which, by the way, the manga is kind of crappy. I don't like that. I didn't like the manga. But like, oh, they're gonna terraform Mars, and it's like, if we have the technology to terraform Mars, why not just use it here? You know? Like, why does it have to be specifically technology we have to fly to another planet and then terraform there when we can just leave it here? Like, you can save money on the shipping costs by just not sending it to another planet. If we have the technology to terraform Mars, we have the technology to save Earth, you know? Like, come on. Why? People, humans, why? Why are you guys like this? The amount of effort going to Mars just to take care of this, right? Like, just like we can't take care of one. What makes them think we can take care of two planets, you know? And they're like, oh, easy, we're just not gonna take care of Earth. And it's like, what? So you're just gonna go to Mars and ruin that place too? It's like, no, we'll learn from the mistakes. What mistakes? What mistakes are you gonna learn from if you're just gonna leave this place as it is and then... God. Sorry. I've been watching Love, Death, and Robots while I was sick. And I was watching that one episode of the three little tourist robots that were like, humanity, you know? And like, just kind of exploring the mess that humans left. I love that episode. There's 2 episodes of the seasons, 1 in each season. I love it. It's great. Why is it called a survivalist camp if everyone's dead? God, I love that one. Oh, and Zima Blue. Zima Blue was amazing. We craved to colonize a new land. I love the panicking of the cat. Yeah, it's a cat. Legends say that if you stop petting it, it'll explode. Very much true, by the way, Chad. Very much true. If you stop petting a cat, they will explode. Totally not cat propaganda. Cats are great in those episodes, yeah. Man. Okay, let's go. And then put some seaweed in this area so we can kind of make this place look a little bit more like a dense seaweed kelp forest. Ah, man. Okay, I want to go back to and then rant a little bit. I didn't like Terraform Mars because it did the thing that like Attack on Titan kind of did, but just made it worse, where it's like everyone, like I stopped caring about people and the characters because they just died too fast. You know, they'd be like, oh, this person was enhanced with the powers of blah, blah, blah animal or whatever, right? And then they just died instantly. And it's like, why? Why did you introduce me to this character and tell me about all these cool facts about the animal only to have them instantly die? You know, and it's like, what's the point of that, right? And then after the 4th chapter, I just stopped getting attached to the characters. I just stopped caring about them because there was no point in caring about the characters if they just died that quickly, you know? And then it's like, why can't people form connections with, like, why would I, you know? Oh, man. But like, why, you know? They had a good thing. I thought it was going to be kind of like X-Men. You know, like, oh, here's a really cool mutant. They have these really cool superpowers, and like, let's look, see how they use that superpowers just not only in daily life but in combat, right? But no, they just like, this person was injected with the power of this bug that has like hyper fast legs and can jump super far, and they instantly died the next panel, and it's like, oh, all that for what, you know? To the 90s X-Men theme. You know, as Kinger says, 7 years of programming school for this, huh? Man. I don't know. I understand the shock value. I understand the shock value of like, whoa, there's such a powerful enemy and like they're a major threat. But like it becomes so stupid. You know, when the threat becomes that insurmountable, like don't give them names. Just kill off the characters if that's what you're gonna do with them, you know? Superheroes can die very fast too. Yeah, but like if you want to have a manga, or like if you want to have a story just generally, right, where the characters do die that quickly, you have to like frame it in a good way so it doesn't seem super cheap, because all of their deaths seemed really cheap. Speaking of King, did you watch episode 4 already? I did. I really liked it. I'm surprised that there's even a real life movie of it as well. I think it was like the shock value of it kind of like made it really popular. Do you know what show did that very well? Gantz. I feel like Gantz did it a lot better, even though there were lots of characters that died very quickly. Like they weren't presented to you as like superheroes, you know? Because like, oh, of course the old man who is like in a place completely out of his element, of course he's gonna die, right? It made sense why people died that quickly, right? But like, I don't know, it's something about Terraform Mars didn't hit when Gantz did. Or are you talking about Terraform Mars or Attack on Titan? I was talking about Terraform Mars. Attack on Titan was fine until it became a political thriller as opposed to like an action thing, and then it just kind of lost the plot a little bit. Attack on Titan was fine. Not the first season was fantastic. The second one I just kind of fell off afterwards. I didn't like the whole Dragon Ball Z thing of like, oh, the main character is the only one that actually has any ability to influence the story. And then, oh wait, he's also a bad guy. Whoa, we've not seen this trope before, where the protagonist ends up being the bad. Whoa, you know, like, let's make Superman evil for the 90th time because we have so many stories of Superman turning evil. Like, what if Superman but bad? Ooh, you know, I'm just tired of that stuff. I watched AOT 8 times. It didn't work for me. But yeah. But Gantz was fine. I thought Gantz did it decently. Maybe it was because it was one of the first earlier ones that did it, and like the trope wasn't completely like overdone. Maybe that's why, but who knows, you know. Things of hope, they give with the super, would recommend Bokurano. Bunch of children have to pilot a robot, and each child ends in their death. They know it, and each child has to come to terms that they're gonna die in each chapter. Ooh. That's kind of heavy. I like that. I've not seen it before. I'll have to check it out. Thank you for the recommendation. Thank you for the super. How about Superman, but actually bad? Is there one? All the Superman but bad tropes have been really boring, I think. Like, it's either they do the thing where it's like, oh, he's bad, but he's actually good. He's always good-hearted no matter what, and he ends up like helping people out in the end. Or they go Ultraman style, where it's just comically bad, you know, like the Syndicate of Evil and Ultraman, and it's like, they just become like a Disney villain type of, why are you bad? Because I am. That kind of like cartoony villain thing. I have not seen people pull off the evil Superman thing decently. You know, like Injustice is probably like the best you'll get. And even then, it like doesn't really make sense for any of his character. Or like prior characterizations leading up to that point. Red Sun Superman's kind of good. Yeah, but like it's just Superman, you know, it's just still Superman being like a good Superman, right? Wildcard, thank you for the super. Normally, if I don't like a direction of a certain series to film, I just write fanfiction because canon is first. You really just straight up said, I can do this better, and then you did. Thank you for the super. We need bad Superman who's just like indifferent and lazy. Superman type that's not evil but awful because he doesn't care about people. There's a few characters like that. I forget. That stylization of Superman, it does ring a bell. What was that? There was like a really crappy attempted found footage film. What was it? It's like about a bunch of high school kids who gain powers, and then they use it really selfishly because they're kids, and like they just don't know how to control the powers, and they just go, you know, run on their own. Chronicle, yeah, there we go. Despite the fact that the movie couldn't decide whether it wanted to be found footage or like a standard film. It couldn't decide because it just kept switching like the second half. Like it didn't matter. I didn't like the movie, but I like the characters. Does it make sense? Like, I did not like the movie at all as a movie, but like I liked the way the characters were written because they were just like really stupid and selfish. And it's like, nah, that checks out for our high school kids. Like, it makes sense that they would be this stupid, you know? So like in those terms, I really enjoyed it because it's like an exploration of like, well, what happened if a bunch of kids who didn't really, you know, have the emotional maturity to handle these things got a whole bunch of superpowers, you know? Like, I like that. It should not become a found footage movie. Yeah, it should not have been a found footage movie to begin with. It, because of its attempt to be a found footage film, while not even able to commit to being a found footage film, it took a lot out of the movie. But like, the characters themselves were, I think, were written pretty fine. Like, I hated them. I hated them all, and I like that. Like, thank you for writing characters that are believable enough for me to hate them, you know? Like that kind of vibe. I know Superman went on a rampage once from the Gang of Enemies, but I don't remember one of them was British. Oh yeah, I remember that one. That one was a little freaky. If you think about like the implications, he's like, oh, I use my laser vision, but at such a high power frequency that you couldn't see it. And then I use my laser vision to surgically cut the part of your brain that gave you your powers. Like, that part was kind of messed up, and I'm surprised they left that in there. Yeah, the Superman versus the Elite, yeah. Did no one ever think about how, like, messed up that was? Where he's like, I'm not going to kill you. I'm just going to surgically, like literally give you brain surgery with my laser vision, and then burn the portion of your brain that gives you powers. Like, did no one else think that was a little bit messed up? Like, I understood the story and like what I was trying to do with it, but it's like that action was like, whoa, lobotomy, man. It was smart and cool, but it's just me. The actual peek into why Superman is a paragon. He doesn't actually do that, but it's like why it was supposed to be messed up. Yeah. A free lobotomy from Soups. Can I volunteer next? Let's see. This is going to take forever with the pickles, but I'm getting rid of the pickles so that I can have more inventory space for seaweed. Because I need to go back and fill in those areas with the seaweed that aren't growing so that we can add some more like kelp foresty vibes. Kind of put Superman into a different perspective. This is why I like the Flash. And this is why I like the Flash's rogue gallery and all that. You know? There's no like, oh, he actually has the power to like destroy the universe and everything. But they're just kind of like, yeah, we're gonna just do some silly, goofy crimes here and there, but not actually hurt people in a way that's lasting. Superman is scary when you think about it. Overall, great guy that you usually wouldn't go too far. I'm kind of on Lex Luthor's side on this. Of like, is it really safe to leave that much power in the hands of someone who might change on a whim? You know? Like, they have a gun pointed to your head and he's like, no, he's a good guy. He's not going to shoot you. And it's like, okay, but he still has a gun pointed to your head. You know? Like, that argument I can kind of understand from, like, Lex Luthor's side. Like, it doesn't matter who it is. I would rather no one hold a gun to my head. You know? That's why I have Batman. I mean, even that too. If you think about it, like, he's got all this money to be able to do whatever he wants, but like, he still doesn't actually help Gotham on a systematic level. It's kind of like the Iron Man thing of like, you have this giant corporation that could possibly help millions, but it's more fun to fly around in an iron suit and play superhero. You know? He does though. He only does in like very minor specific instances when the writer wants him to do that. You know, like, I don't know. Iron Man is a jerk in the comics. He wasn't that much of a jerk. He's become a jerk because of Robert Downey Jr. The acting of Robert Downey Jr. has kind of left an impact on Tony Stark as a character, and he's just kind of like a caricature of Robert Downey Jr.'s acting now. Zim, thank you for reaping the membership. Worst thing a Flash villain did, it was me, Bear. Oh my god. You know when you tripped down that stairs because your shoelaces came undone, it was me, Barry. When you, I don't know, were running and accidentally swallowed a fly, it was me. I put the fly in your way because I knew you would be running down that specific road at that specific time, and I put the fly there. And there's like there's a whole bunch of like really like gross ones too. Like that diarrhea you felt, that was me, Barry. I put those laxatives into your sandwich when you weren't looking. Like, you know, like that kind of stuff. He actually did push Barry down the stairs, though. He did, yeah, which is why that was the first like example. It was me. I was the diarrhea. You know? Okay, let's go. More seaweed. How many bugs do you think the Flash has accidentally swallowed? I'm sure like at least one. And then he very quickly learned to close his mouth when running. I feel like that would be a mistake you'd make maybe like 4 times in your life. The first time it'd be like, oh wow, I didn't know that would happen, so I should be more aware next time. And then the other 3 times would just be like when you've gotten used to it, and you're like, you know, I've been running for a while, so I don't need to pay attention to it. And then you like forget about it for a little bit, and then you like inhale a bug, you know? Like sometimes I was like a decade ago when I used to still bike. I would bike around and then be like, whoa, this is fun. And then like instantly swallow a fly, and I'd be like, that's why I should remember to keep my mouth closed when biking, you know? It doesn't have the Speed Force. The Speed Force eats bugs. It depends on what the writer wants to happen. Sometimes he just will eat a bug. Yeah, seaweeds. Can you guys hear that? The coyotes in the background? I don't know if you can hear that. Probably not. They're pretty quiet. No. Darn. I wish you guys could hear it. I think they're hunting and they caught like a deer or something because they're doing the victory cheering yelp where they yelp about the food that they have and everyone's howling and having a fun time. There's deer? Yeah. There's like wild deer. Not in like a cute way. They're like kind of they're kind of violent. They also make like a deer don't sound cute, by the way. When deer scream, they do kind of sound like they're screaming. It doesn't sound like it's a really cute deer, whoa, right? They're just kind of like kind of like a scream. Yeah, you'll get startled if you've never heard a deer scream before. If only we can domesticate coyotes. They look really cute. I imagine coyotes to be incredibly soft. Well, is there a proper word to describe like really soft fur? There's a texture. Like when a cat is lying on its belly, their fur has this texture to it that kind of like clumps up slightly, but then also has like little gaps, you know? Like I don't know what the proper term for that is. Yeah, it's like very downy, like very plush. But is there like a specific word to describe the way that fur clumps up like that, you know? Fluffy? Not necessarily fluffy. Like a rabbit is fluffy, but like the texture I'm talking about is like on the neck of a cat, you know? A soft, woolly, fuzzy. I'm not sure. I feel like it's gotta be a specific word on its own. Maybe plush. Maybe plush is probably the best one. Okay, let's go put some more seaweed around here. silky? No, not necessarily silky. It clumps up. It clumps up a little bit. And that it's the clumpiness. When you look at it, you're like, oh, that's going to be a really nice, soft texture to pet. It's hard to describe. I can show you like a picture of it if I can find one, but yeah, it might be better to show you guys a picture of it. It's spongy. Spongy like implies holes, like a sea sponge, because that's where like the liquid is held. I don't know. Maybe there isn't a word yet. Okay. No, please stop drowning. I am fish. I don't need to breathe. I mean, I do, but I can breathe the water. I can breathe water. I can just manifest breathing water. Manifest breathing water. No. I just want to finish this portion real quick. Ah, fine. Just choose not to drown. You simply just say no, and then the water cannot drown you because it doesn't have your permission to drown you. Just say no. No water, bad water. You can't drown me. There we go. I think what I'll do is in 2025, I'm going to update my mental calendar to the times. I have to... Chat, are any of you guys Zoomers? Because if you guys are, I apologize. In my brain, I still have you guys as like 18. Like 15, 18. And I'm like, oh, Zoomers, must protect Zoomers, they baby. You know, like in my mind, I still think of you guys as like younger brothers and like sisters. Like I must protect you guys. Like I have that mentality. I know you guys are like 20 something now, like mid 20s. But like in my brain, I still haven't updated my calendar. So like I still think you guys are like babies that need to be protected. But I'm like, no, you guys can vote. Like you guys are pretty like old now. Yeah, some of you guys are mid-20s, exactly. I think that's what I'll do. This year, I'll like update my calendar to be like, no, Zoomers are like in their 20s and Gen Alpha, whatever. No, please protect us. I'm a fully grown-ass man. I should be one, but sometimes I don't feel like a grown-ass man. But no, like... Must feel nice to be back in the 20s. But no, I think I should just like, I think it'll be good for like my brain to be like aware, you know, of like people aren't kids anymore. Like what are the youths doing nowadays? I don't know. 30s gang, let's go. Zoomers are 97 to 2012. Oldest is 27, youngest is 12, so technically still valid. Technically, I suppose. I'm not that young. Entire Gen Alpha would not know what Skype is. Honestly, it's for the best, especially after they fumbled during the Panini. I'm still surprised. Like, that was your entire business model. How'd you fumble that? You know, like... Waiting for Gen Omega. Oh my god. If humanity survives long enough for Gen Sigma, do you guys know how insufferable the memes would be? Like, I am actually a Sigma. I was like, oh no. I think by then, I'll be long gone, so it won't be my problem anymore. It'll be your guys' problem. You know? Call me when Gen Yogurt males show up. Guarantee you that a good 80% of us are millennials or Gen X. I don't appreciate that. Yeah, I'm glad. Wait, you guys can go underwater? What the heck? I didn't know fandoms can go underwater. Uh-oh. But no, I do need to update my like internal calendar somewhat. Let's go to sleep so that we don't have to worry about the fandoms. It was like that when we got here. It was like that when we got here. It's fine, they won't notice. Maybe. Wait, there's another one there, right? Okay, yeah, there was. I was like, I knew there was a third one. I'm not gonna let that one pop too. Gerard can fix it later. Yeah, he can fall from that height and then fall into this little pit here. There we go, just like new. You'll never be able to tell. Right? Skeleton. Yeah. Ugh. How much the Gen Alpha doesn't know what Halo Reach is? I kind of feel sad about that. Halo Reach is a really fun game. I would hope that the newer generation that comes out would be still interested in trying out some of the original games that we used to have. Like, I know someone's gonna be like, oh, it's an old game, right? But like, come on. You know, it's still worth going back and trying out some of those classics. It hurts me to say classic. Oof. But it is, you know, antiques, right? Like, oh, it hurts, but I have to accept it, you know. I like how you can kind of see like all these little sea pickles glowing in this area. It's really nice. I just wish the seaweed would grow a little faster. Like I can already see like that one's at 2 stalks. This one's at 3. Like these ones are kind of growing. Those are at 2. Those are at 2. But they're not growing fast enough. But yeah, I miss my PS2 Barbie games. An ancient relic of a bygone era. And then, oh, do you know what you guys can be the same guy who does the whole, whenever someone watches Lord of the Rings the first time, they're like, hey, did you know in that scene, Viggo Mortensen actually broke his toe? Like, you can be that guy, you know? Whenever you play those games, you can be like, did you know back then when they have very limited amount of space, they recopied the texture for the clouds and used them as bushes, and you can compare the two over here. Like you can do that for like Super Mario. I still do that with my mom and sister. You can be that person to like give them a little trivia even if they don't want it, you know? Imagine going into an antique store and seeing a PS1 on sale. I would turn to dust. No, you gotta scoop it up. That's what you gotta do. If you see a PS1 on sale, like buy that, because it's become a collectible stuff, you know? Ooh. Wait, no, don't get distracted. I'm gonna die in there. I know I'm gonna go in there and get lost and then run out of oxygen and just die. I must not be distracted. We must stay focused. I went to an antique store and saw NES games used to own. Oh man, I wish I had kept more of my physical games. I got so excited when I visited my parents and I was able to find my old copy of Eternal Darkness. I just need to go get the cables now for my GameCube. But like, do you know? Wait, hold up. Hang on. I gotta go check. I have to go check. Hold on a minute. Let me see. Let's go to eBay. Oh my god. Sorry about that. Lost Kingdom 2 GameCube. $170, 125, 125, 99, 400 unopened sealed copy of Lost Kingdoms 2. Someone's selling it for $400. 87. It's just the CD but no case. Like, oh my god, I used to play so much Lost Kingdoms 2. God, like, oh, I love that game. It's not a good game. It's a really bad game. The story is super contrived. It is really, like, the balancing is completely jank. You can break the game in maybe the first 2 levels and then just, like, get a super broken deck that will never, like, let you lose. It's not a good game, right? But, man, do I have so many memories of playing Lost Kingdoms 2. It is such a, like, nostalgic game for me. I wish I had kept it. Why is it expensive? I can get it for like 18 because I'm guessing my region, wherever I'm at, like, whatever region that eBay was set to. But you know, like, I think everyone's got one of those, like the games that weren't really good games, but because you grew up with them, playing them as in your childhood, they just kind of, they have a little, you have a little sweet spot for them in your heart, you know, like, oh. Oh, fish. Oh, the Dot Hack series. God. I remember my friend for a moment thinking that the Dot Hack series, because I remember in the Dot Hack series you can get like instant messages or like private messages or something. Choo-choo, thank you. Thank you for the gifted memberships. Can we get some hearts in chat for the gifted memberships? And choo-choo, thank you. Because you can get like DMs and stuff from people in Dot Hack, right? I've never played. I've only watched my friend play it. But like I remember him being convinced that like no, it's actually connecting to the internet. Like these are real people out there. It's like no, they have the same character names as the characters in the story. But he was really convinced. Good times. Core memory unlocked. Let's go. Would love a Dot Hack remaster. Yeah. God, the soundtrack. Did you guys know the Dot Hack opening soundtrack? Was it the opening or the ending? I forget. One of those two was the inspiration for my opening intro song. Because I was looking for a song that had those vibes of like traveling and wandering around and exploring like a new world. That's kind of why I picked that specific Dova song, because I was looking for looking at Dot Hack's opening and ending songs for inspiration. I only saw the anime. Honestly, that's a pretty good way to do. I know not everyone had a chance to play on the PlayStation because not everyone owned a PS at the time. Ooh. Man. All this time and there still isn't like a Dot Hack type game. I'm still waiting, Chad. When will we ever get those games for realsies though? I mean like an actual game. I don't mean like some like cash grabby anime based kind of like story. It's like, oh, it's from the same franchise, like the Sword Art Online franchise. No, the games aren't that great. I've seen them, I've played them. No, you know, I want like the real deal. Give me a VR thing where I put on the headset, if I take it off I die. Like, give me that, you know. Give me the real stuff. I tried one of those, it was so bad. Yeah, the entire thing is like, you can tell the whole thing was designed just to be like they expected the franchise of the anime to sell the game and not the game itself. So it ended up being a really shitty game. And like it didn't matter how much like anime connection crossover it had, like it just was not a fun game to play. You know? Screw Danganronpa, put me in a really real killing game. Exactly. I'd be like, psh. Monokuma, you think that's serious? They're like, wait, oh shoot, wait. I don't know what the word is. You're like, you think that's a killing game? I'll show you a killing game, and then permanently alter the trajectory of everyone's lives. I'm so sad about anime games. I'm so sad. Like they could be good. They have everything right there, but they always have to make it like at the end of the day, they all just become cash grabs, you know? Like they're not that good games, you know? I like honestly like the last I don't know, Naruto. Let's pick Naruto, right? The last Naruto game that felt like an actual game was like Ninja Storm? Maybe? I don't know. Everything else just feels like a cash grab of like, hey look, Naruto characters, give us your money, you know? Like that's what it feels like. It doesn't feel like a game anymore. I'm just so sad. Like, it could be a game. You've got everything there. But then, you know, they can't keep milking their franchise for more money if it turns out to be a really good game. The Sword Art Online game reads to me like an attempt actual game would be Sans Anime Hype, which is just a mid-attempt, right? You can tell these franchise games are relying so heavily on the franchise itself and the popularity of the anime series or the manga series that they just completely neglect the game part of the game. And it's just so disappointing, you know? Oh, look, they're finally starting to grow. Do you see that? 3 stocks high, a couple of 4. There's a few that are like 5 stocks high. Ooh. Ever played the Inuyasha one? No, I have not. Jingles keys. Look, it's Naruto. Yeah, that's basically what it is. You named the exact game I was thinking of, but couldn't think of Naruto because you're right, the game was banger. Yeah. And then after that, everything else kind of like fell off. It's just gachas and money, cash grabs. It's like, ugh. That's what I would do. If I had a time machine, I would go back to the first time when someone was like, I want to introduce microtransactions to mobile games. And then just punch them really hard in the face. Is that one person, Chad? Is that one person? That one person who was like, I want to put microtransactions into mobile games, who just ruined the trajectory of mobile games forever. You know that meme where like someone travels back into the past and there's like a fish coming out of the water and it's like, oh, not today, and they just kick the fish back into the water. It's like, stay there. We're not going to let you evolve out of the water, right? It's that, but I'm just going to be kicking the person who came up with gacha and microtransactions. It's like as hard as I can. This is a timeline, chat, where mobile games were good games, you know? It's a timeline out there where, I don't know, like, people were using mobile games and like all the devices on mobile to like make really cool stuff, like augmented reality games that aren't go to this place and spend money on Pokemon stuff because it's just a cash grab. You know, like there's a timeline out there where it's not just go spend money. But instead we get this timeline We gotta deal with it because it's all we've got. Stop thinking of microtransactions, yeah. I wish. Everything is microtransactions now. And the more blatant the microtransactions are, the less likely I want to play, because even if the game is like decent and if like past the time, if I can feel that the entire point is to just milk players of their money, like it just still leaves a bad taste in my mouth, you know? Genshin Impact could have been an 8 out of 10 if it didn't have gacha. It was a solid game. Like, it felt good to play. Like, the whole Breath of the Wild type of, like, traveling, exploring, and movement, like, that was fun. I enjoyed it. I'm sad that AR didn't take off. AR console on the 3DS is cool, but underutilized. I don't know if they can really do anything with it, aside from just, like, make something flashy, you know? I don't know where you could, what direction you could go with that, though. Like, I understand the idea of, like, AR for, like, I don't know, like, you do AR Yu-Gi-Oh! You know? So that when you place down the card, you know, in attack mode or whatever, face up, like, you can see the monsters show up and pop up on the screen. And like, oh, that's so cool, right? But then at the end of the day, like, you don't want to have to sit through all those animations. You just want to play the card game, you know? So, like, after the first couple, most people I can see just, like, turning off that option so that they can just get on with the game, you know? I did an EV. I've seen a couple people play that. I never played it myself, though. It looks interesting. I like the aesthetics of it. The PS Vita did something like that, too. I've never really been... I've never known enough... Or, like, I don't have a PS Vita, so I don't know too much about, like, the... sorry. I don't know too much about the console version of VR stuff. I wish I knew more about it. Maybe I'll ask Octavio about it, because I know he does some of that stuff, too. Actually, I don't know if he does VR stuff right now. I know he has a PlayStation. I miss the times when they had the attention span for consoles. I know it's really difficult for me nowadays. Like I've barely even touched my Nintendo Switch in years. Speaking of, isn't there like a Switch 2 coming out soon? Anyone know about that? That's when only some cards have animations. One day Dragalia will be found. God, I wish. I wish Dragalia was so good. Not a lot of info. Theories is coming soon. Magnetic Joy-Cons. Oh. There are rumors. But the 2025 appears to be the year finally. Interesting. The only thing I hope is that it features complete backwards capability. Like, come on. We gotta have complete backwards capability. Like, if I'm gonna be so disappointed if it doesn't have backwards capability. They already confirmed it? Completely backwards? Like everything? Okay, thank goodness. Oh my god. Because I get unreasonably angry when they apply, like, arbitrary limits to that. And they're like, oh, we have a new console. It's the same thing, both the number 2 behind it, but it's not backwards compatible. Oh, I hate that so much. Predates Dragalia plays mostly the same. Oh. Rune Story Shironeko? Not familiar with that. Similar to the DS, 3DS, slightly modified cartridges, but that part of speculation past the actual confirmation. Hopefully we get some cool information. I want to play a Pokemon game, Chad. It's been a while since I played a Pokemon game. Whoa, a giant chasm. But like, going back to what I said like an hour, 2 hours ago, the games that I play and stream are just so limited because, or the games that I play is limited because I play or don't play them based on whether or not I can stream them or can't stream them because time. And I haven't been able to stream Pokemon, so I haven't played Pokemon, but it's like, I want to play Pokemon. But if I do, it'd have to be off stream, and then it seems like a bit of a waste, you know? Sadly kind of mid, that's what I've heard. I have like dreams of when the next Pokemon game comes out, like the boys and I will, excuse me. The boys and I will do something fun together, playing Pokemon, but who knows when that'll be. Isn't the new one Pokemon Za? Like Pizza, Z to A, or something like that? Do a Nuzlocke? No, we can't do a Nuzlocke, sadly. If we do have permits to play Pokemon, we can't play, air quotes, modded Pokemon, and that includes Nuzlocke rules, I think, because it's not like the official way to play it or whatever. Archeo, read to live is to dream. I will never not chill it. I'm not familiar with that. What is that? Thank you for the super though. Pokemon Za. Pizza. It's not the Za that you were thinking about? Yeah. But I'm an idol, so I can't talk about the others off. That's a challenge run, not a mod. No, I saw people get in trouble for that. Because Nintendo or Game Freak, yeah, one of the two companies considers it to be modded gameplay of whatever, so they don't like it when you do. Even if it's just like personal restrictions or whatever. Or like, I'm sure you could play it and like do a Nuzlocke challenge, you just can't call it a Nuzlocke. You can't say that you're doing it or like advertise it around because they get really mad about it. Yeah. Ooh. It's looking good. Surprisingly, I thought we would need more pickles, but I think we're getting pretty decent coverage for the amount of pickles that we have today. We might only need like one more stream, as opposed to like multiple streams. Not that many more at least, because like we're doing a pretty decent job with the pickles. How dare you make the game more fun than they intended, right? God, I remember when during the Panini, everyone was playing Animal Crossing, and then people were begging Nintendo for quality of life changes, to the point where someone went ahead and they edited a video pretending to be like, here are the quality of life, and they did everything that the community asked, and the game would have been so good if they had just gone through with this quality of life changes, but they're like, no, you gotta play it the way that we want you to play it, which is slow and very inefficiently. Archeo T-Litted is an interactive Pokemon story based on space battles. Oh, interesting. Space battles? I think the fan fiction community is really cool. Just how creative they all are. Isn't there like a My Little Pony fan fiction that's like based off of Fallout, I think? And it's like over like 2,000 pages long or something. Like it's still expanding nowadays and it's like incredibly detailed. It's crazy. fanfiction communities are insane. They do so much like heavy lifting. Longest fanfic ever written. That's wild. That's so cool. I've never read it because like I don't have the time to read those things. I'd rather read just smut directly on AO3, but like just the fact that it exists is crazy to me, you know. If you want a good monster tamer game that isn't Pokemon, Beastie Boat or Cassette Beast are your best bets. Both on both on sale on Steam. Oh, thank you, thank you. Gibona Super. I think I've heard of Cassette Beasts. Do you see that, chat? Oh, look at all that. The little sea pickles lining up the area. And then if you stand over here, you can kind of see, oh, look at that. They're growing. Ooh. I wish, the only thing I wish is that the lights, like the little flames on each of these sea pickles, I wish they would wiggle just a little bit. In the same way that the grass, the seagrass here wiggles, you see? Like even this one over here with this, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 frames of animation, right? Just that, like if those flickered just a little bit, wouldn't that be amazing? Like, oh, that would look beautiful. If they flicker just a little bit. Like a fake candle, yeah. Oh, little fishies. Going off on a little adventure. Cute. Give wiggle perms, yeah. Okay, there we go. We used up all the pickles that we had farmed in our shulker boxes. Okay. Let's go. Whoosh. Look at the sea pickles. Oh my god, look at that. Ah, if I could only turn it into nighttime. Ooh. Yeah, we got quite a good amount of coverage, surprisingly. I thought we wouldn't get this much done. And then that's where we run out of pickles. And see, now it's kind of like all just dark kind of ocean, empty ocean. Oh wow, we have a lot to go. Okay, maybe it does take a while. Air bubbles? Ooh, wait, that'd be kind of cool. It requires soul sand, right? To get air bubbles? It's nice to have some natural areas though, true. Maybe not the whole thing. Maybe like this could be like super deep ocean, so like maybe light not shining through here would be okay. Magma blocks. Wait, doesn't magma blocks bring water down? The bubbles flow down in magma blocks, right? I wanted one to go up, maybe, but it still gives you air. True. Maybe just light around the station. It would save time instead of doing everything. Like you can't really even see the floor, the sea floor. Like now you can see it there. But back there, it was pretty deep. You wouldn't be able to notice anything even if we did try to light it up. Yeah, maybe we just leave them around the station. Oh, we got some pickles here. But these are just the 4 clusters that we have. Ah, it's hard to see during the day. You can kind of see them there, well, in the shadows. I'm happy with the progress that we made. Next stream, why don't we go and grab some of the sea lanterns and place them around? And then... Can you make more sea lanterns, or do you just have to farm them? I think you have to farm them, right? We might try to make some more. And then we turn lantern. Okay, excuse me. Iris, thank you for the super. Hi, Shinri, sorry for being off topic, but quick question. Have you considered trying your drink from Holo Cocktails? I have not tried it yet, no. I'm still in the process of recovering from my illness, so I want to give my body the most amount of, like, opportunity to, like, heal. So maybe once I'm fully recovered from the illness, I'll try drinking. But I don't want my body to be dealing with both alcohol and recovering from this sickness. Thank you for the super, though. I would love to try it, though. Look at this. You can kind of see more of the lights. I kind of feel like we should add some more sea lanterns. I like the sporadicness of it, but they're not... It doesn't feel bright enough, you know? I want it to be a bit more. More like pockets of light, too. Oh, this looks so good, though. Wait, F5, right? Oh, wait, it looks... Wait, hold up. It looks much better this way. Oh my god, I completely forgot you can do third-person camera. Oh, I completely forgot. Yo, look at that. Should we go back the other way just so that we can see it from the third-person camera? Like underwater volcanoes. Oh, I want to try making an underwater volcano. Ooh. Shoop. And then... Shoop. Let me reduce the volume a little bit. Okay. Let's go. I should fix this this spot. Okay, hang on. How do I... There we go. Okay. All right, and then F5. There we go. Okay, and then hide away the UI. I wish there was a way to like scroll the camera further back. I guess not. I guess there isn't an option for that. Okay, here we go. It's also nighttime, so we get to see what it looks like with the proper brightness. Let's go. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I think this is a good angle to be able to see all of it. And... Yo, look at that. All the little lights. Oh, this looks so good. Ooh. Wow. And the little dolphins too. Oh, you can do a little reflection from the lava fall over there. Oh man, I want to change up my shaders so that the texture pack for the blocks. I think if we could get perms for another texture pack, it could make it look even better. Like underwater stars, yeah. That's the hope. Oh, okay, it's gonna bounce up and down a little bit. And then we make a turn. Should be like this. All right, here we go. So this first portion, we don't have the single pickles. We only have the 4-stack pickles. So there should be really big pockets of light, and then it'll be complete pitch black darkness. And then as we get closer to the station, we'll see the lights again. Here we go. Not bright enough. They're kind of there, but I think without the single pickles kind of adding to the texture of it, like this part's nice, but we need to add a bit more. Ooh, definitely more. And now this part will be complete darkness because we don't have any lights around here. Doesn't it look a little bit scary? Because of how dark it is. More of like the deep ocean, like the abyss, the abyssal regions where light doesn't penetrate down that far. Oh, are we back? Oh no. Sorry about that, Chad. You can kind of see the floor, but it's pretty far down deep. The seaweed kelp forest gets really tall around here. The abyssal deep zone, yeah. So far deep that light can't penetrate. I think that's really cool. Just like the concept of it. The idea that there's this much water just on the planet, and most of it is just empty, dead areas, you know? And then here we come with the pickle lights. Ooh. Okay, we definitely need some kind of more texture. So different kinds of lights. Yeah, shroom lights and magma blocks maybe. Oh, this looks so good. And then as we approach the station, the entire area should be lit up because we put pickles all over the entirety of our station. Oh, you can even see the sunken ship now in like completely clear view. Ooh. I really wish I could bring some coral in here, man. It would take forever to put enough coral to make it look natural, though. Yeah, the sunken ship does look good. I wish you could make like floating lights, like will-o-wisps types of stuff. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah. I'm so happy about this. Just coral around the ship? Nah, it would take me too long to farm all the coral and then just place them all around there again. Also, just having coral around the ship on its own would be difficult. It'd be, I just want to grab like a coral chunk and then just bring it over here, but I don't know if we can get perms to do that on the server. Can you put sea lanterns on top of kelp? I'm not sure. I haven't tried. We'll have to go back and find find the sea lanterns. Oh my god. One day, Chad. One day, my lungs will be back to normal. I think we'll go call it here though, Chad. Did pretty good job of decorating the area with sea lanterns. And then we can come pick it up again next time. Okay, And then I don't want to go through the mountain, so we'll just go diagonally across it until we see the next set of tracks. I love how the tracks are directly on the water level. Like, oh god, that's so perfect. If we can get like physics and just have the water lapping across the rails, just like ever so gently, oh, that'd be beautiful. I wish we could get something like that. Very Spirited Away, yeah. No, I don't want to use up another firework for this. It's a three duration one. Ugh. Okay, let me hop over this way. Let me go double check and see how many sea lanterns I have first before we call in. Just because I'm curious now to see how many we've got. Orange Stalker box? No, Shinri. The senpais named it something special, didn't they? Is it this one? Fireworks? I think it was this one. Yeah, Shinri's magical box. No, I don't think we have any. Oh, maybe in this one. Oh, we got one stack, 64, and then 88. We got 88 sea lanterns. Not bad. I thought we would have more, but I guess that's it. Better than nothing, though. Better than nothing. Yeah. Before you go, did you get to see the teaser trailer for Subnautica 2? I haven't. Wait. Did they release a new one? I saw the one that came out a month ago, but I've not seen, if they have a new one out, I haven't seen it yet. Wait. All right, chat. We'll go ahead and outro here. Yeah. Thank you all for stopping by. Did some pretty decent progress today. And I'm feeling a little bit better. Today we managed to get to 3 hours and 30 minutes as opposed to just ending at 2 hours. So I think I'm slowly getting back to it. Yeah. Hey, thank you for the super. Apparently Kasepi's on sale for 11 USD, so here's $6 to add to my earlier 5. Now you're required to buy the game. Thank you so much. I wonder if we have perms for it. I'll have to double check, but thank you. All right, chat, let me go ahead and see. Oh my god. Who's currently streaming? Oh, look. Gerard's about to hop into his own Minecraft stream. 2025, do your countdown. Oh, that's right. He's closer to the New Year's time zones. Fun stuff, right? We'll send you. We'll send you over to Gerard's. Once again, volume warning. We're raiding into Gerard's stream, so please prepare your volumes. For everyone else, thank you all for stopping by, giving me a couple of your hours, and I'll see you all another time. I'll try to stream tomorrow. Don't know how that's gonna go, but we'll see. If I can, I will. But we'll keep you all posted on Twitter. Yeah. Anyway, thank you all again for stopping by. Koyasumi, everybody. Koyasumi and good night.